to another episode of Overkill Trading. In today's video, we are going to be covering the chart requests from our Discord server. Today is September 24th, the day of recording this video, and we are taking chart requests right over here from the chart request section. You guys have the ability to drop your chart requests in this section every single Monday. This thread opens up and you are able to drop your chart requests in just like that. So we're going to be covering all these names here today. There's a lot of good names on here. We got CRO, XLM, HBAR, ADA. We got Dutch Bros, Open, Disney, Rivian. We got Elf, Donut. There's a lot of names we're going to be covering on today's video. I'm very happy you're here. Before we get started, guys, I want to go ahead and start this out with a prayer for you guys. God, thank you for today. Thank you for the opportunity to share common interests and work together. Please show us how to do things honorably, live our lives. Give us your wisdom today and show us how to not just look to the worldly things, God, but look to you. Help us love others like you have loved us. God, show us how to honor you and worship you with our lives, our decisions, our investments, and our hearts. Lord, teach us the way. In Jesus' name, amen. So let's go ahead and dive in, folks. For those of you that are new, we are swing traders on this channel. We are focused here on a 1 to 6 month time frame on our trades. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see the rules. But we are typically 1 to 6 months out on all of our investments. So again, we are not day trading here. We are swing trading. Okay, the two charts that we focus on here, we use technical analysis to determine our entries and our exits. We focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, when we're talking about the monthly and the daily chart, I'm just going to go to Bitcoin because Bitcoin's the easiest example to use in all of this. We are looking at the monthly and we are looking at the daily chart. Okay, this is a chart of Bitcoin, and we use our trading indicator down here to determine our entries and our exits. Okay, we use a couple different indicators, and we're going to talk about those really quick before we get into the charts. But the Bitcoin, as you can see here, you can see these green dots down here were a great time to buy. This green dot came right here in January of 2023 at around $19,000. Okay, when this blue wave is down here, this is a great time to buy because that means there's been a big sell-off. So typically what we're doing is we're buying the green dots and selling the red dots. You can see we got another green dot right here on the monthly in October at around 28,000. And again, Bitcoin is sitting up here today at 113,000. So if you actually entered on this one back in January, this was around $17,000. We called that out back in 2023, about 2 years ago. You're currently sitting up about 531% if you continue to hold throughout that 2-year period of time. Okay, but typically what we're looking for is about a 1 to 6 month time frame. Again, if we enter a position and it goes against us the next day, it doesn't matter. Because again, our investments are for 1 to 6 months out. Okay, we enter and exit positions using that trading indicator. The green dot means buy and the red dot means sell. The first thing we are looking for on the charts is that monthly dot that I was just talking about. Okay, the monthly and the daily chart, you're going to see me talk a lot about those. So a monthly chart determines, right, each one of these candles on a monthly chart is 1 month's worth of time. Okay, so you got April, you got May, you got June, you got July. The thing about the dots on the monthly chart, okay, the larger the time frame, the more accurate the signal. So you can see on the monthly chart, these rarely come, right? This came 2 years ago, January of 2023. The red dot didn't come till September. So that took 9 months for that dot to turn red. And then it turned green the next month in October. And again, we've been on this big parabolic run for the last 2 years on Bitcoin. So the bigger the time frame, the more accurate. Okay, you can see the monthly chart, you can see the daily chart, you can see the weekly chart, and the smaller the time frame you get into, like look how many dots there are here on the hourly. So we don't day trade. That's why we don't really focus on these lower time frames. We're focused on the monthly and the daily. Okay, and the first thing that we're looking for in our rules is that green dot on the monthly chart. Okay, the green dot on the monthly chart. Okay, the green dot on the monthly chart tells us that the direction is going to be up over the next 1 to 6 months. Okay, if it's red, that means we are looking to go bear, right? We're looking to go down. You can see Bitcoin is actually given a red dot. It gave one back here and right back here in May. Okay, that doesn't mean it's going to close red, but that just means, hey, this is a very important level right here at 100,000. Okay, Bitcoin needs to hold on to 100,000 if it's going to continue its rally. But with the red dot showing up, we wouldn't be looking to take a position on Bitcoin here. So you can see back here in January, great time to take it, especially because it was down here. This one came back in 2019. This was 6 years ago at $4,000. It went all the way up to 70. And this one right here came in 2015. That was 10 years ago at $400. It went all the way up there to 20,000. So there is a time to buy and a time to sell. Okay, this is a great time to go long when you see your asset down here and you believe in your asset. Like if you believe in Bitcoin, this was a prime time to buy. Great time to buy. Great time to buy. And the further the blue wave gets up here, okay, the further the blue wave gets up, the less accurate these dots are. Okay, you want to buy when it's down here typically, but these are still good signals. You can see this one came in October, like I said, around 27, and this one came right here in November. That was around 67. Okay, it went up to 100, pulled back, gave you another one. So we're getting a lot of them now. So it's just using caution here with Bitcoin on the red. So that's the first thing we're looking for with our buy strategy. You can see I laid out the buy strategy right here. It's monthly green dot plus daily green dot equals buy. Okay, so we want to buy the day of the green dot in the golden zone as long as the monthly dot is green. So like I said, with Bitcoin right now, red dot, we're not really looking to take a position here. We're not looking to take a position. Okay, if you look at something like Axel, we took a position on this. Well, actually, the dot looks like it faded there. So you can see how a dot can show up and fade away. Still long on that, but something like, let's go with Cure, right? Cure is the healthcare ETF that we took a position on this week. It has a green dot on the monthly. Where was the last time we got the green dot on the monthly? That was all the way back here in December of 2023. Okay, that was about a year and a half ago. Okay, look at 91 all the way up here to 140. We're getting the same signal right now. So we're bullish on this name. Okay, we're bullish on it. So after we get the monthly signal, what we do is we zoom into the daily chart. Okay, and then on the daily chart, we are then looking to enter on the daily dots. Okay, as long as the monthly is green. Okay, and you're going to hear me talk about the golden zones as well. These are the golden zones. These are good pockets to buy. We never want to buy assets up here in the red zone. Okay, the red zone is where we take profits, and I'll get into our sell strategy here in just a second, but that is the typical buy strategy. As long as the monthly dot is green, we are looking to buy on daily dots because, again, a monthly chart, each one of these bars is 1 month's worth of time, 30 days. So as long as the dot is green, we can assume that we're going up over the next 1 to 6 months. Okay, so what we want to do is zoom into a smaller time frame like the daily. So there's 30 of these candles in one of these monthly candles. So we're looking for a pullback throughout the month, like you got here on Cure. Boom. Okay, like you got here on Cure back to 71. You should have been looking to enter. And this one's going to give you a green daily here pretty soon. And I actually just bought this one at around $80. So that's the buying strategy. Okay, monthly green dot plus daily green dot equals buy. Okay, and then we have two different sell strategies. Sell strategy number one is that we sell on a red dot in the red zone on the daily chart. Okay, that's that red zone I'm talking about. This is a Fibonacci tool. If you guys don't know what a Fibonacci is, okay, I have a free trading course over here inside of the Discord that you guys can check out, completely free. And I have an options course dropping tomorrow. So make sure you guys pay attention to that. If you guys aren't in the Discord, the link is in the description and pinned in the comment section on this video. It's also going to be pinned down in the comments after the video, but it's in the description for sure. So again, free trading course over here if you guys are new. There's a video on the Fibonacci. This video right here is a really good video. This is not my video, but this guy explains the Fibonacci tool and why it's important in that video. And what we're aiming for is for price to come into the red zone. So like I said, with that sell strategy, what we're looking for is a big red dot in the red zone on the daily chart. Okay, so you can see this red dot came back here at around 140. That was the top. We also got one right here around 130. Okay, so on and so forth. So that's our target, right? Everyone wants to talk about their buy strategy, but no one wants to talk about their sell strategy. If you're shooting a gun and you don't have a target, I mean, what are you shooting for, right? So our typical time frame for Cure, or our price target for Cure, would be at the top or in the middle of this golden zone. Okay, you can assume 70 to 72% return if we go back up to that 120, 140 range. And if it's a good quality asset, price will always retract into this zone. So what we're looking to do is we're looking to buy these dips, right? We want to buy in the golden zones, this zone and this zone right here. So if you're seeing a green dot on the monthly chart here, like we are on Cure, right? And it's down here in the golden zone, that's a great entry for our strategy, right? And then we're waiting 1 to 6 months until it gets back up here in the red zone. So again, Red dot in the red zone is where we like to sell. We don't care about these red dots down here because we're not in the red zone. Our target is up here. Okay, and again, we're willing to wait 1 to 6 months for that price action to play out. Okay, and then sell strategy number 2 is to sell when the stochastic RSI, that's going to be the light blue line on the trading indicator, hits the white dotted line on the monthly chart. So the first sell strategy is focused on a daily. The second one is focused on a monthly. Okay, so let's go to the monthly chart. So with this, the stochastic RSI is this light blue line. Okay, when that gets up close to that white dotted line, or it touches it like it did right back here, that's when we typically want to be looking to take profits. Okay, typically when we want to be looking to sell here, looking to sell here. Okay, and then when it's on the floor like that, that's when we're looking to take positions and looking to buy. And then we're simply just waiting till that stochastic comes back up here, back up to this range to take our profit. So that's the buy and sell strategy. I always like to go over that at the beginning so you guys know what we're looking for in these chart requests. Again, you guys can drop your chart requests over here in the chart request thread if you guys are a member of the Discord. We have quite a few chart requests we're going to be reviewing today. And so yeah, that opens up every Monday. And if we have time here at the end of stream, I will take some from the live chat. If we can get this video to 300 likes by Friday's stream, I will give away 100 XRP over here inside of the Discord. 100 XRP giveaway if we can get this video to 300 likes by Friday. So if you're watching the replay, smash the like. If you're on the stream, smash the like. What's going on, Assad? What's going on, the 040? What's going on, Hunter? What's going on, Custom? I love that you guys are tuning into the live. Kyle, what's going on, brother? Mark, how you doing? We will. What's going on, Samuel? Hey, if you guys, I dropped the price of the YouTube Spartan, so if you guys want to support the channel, you guys can hit that join button on the TV. I dropped the price by 50% on the YouTube Spartan, so if you guys want your name to be green in the chat, you guys can upgrade to that. I appreciate all you guys doing all the support. So let's go ahead and get into these chart requests here. The first one's going to be IMX. We were calling this one out back here in July. You can see we got the signal right there around 45 cents. This thing went all the way up to $1. So you can see that we were calling this one out back around here at around 50 cents. That was in the beginning of September. It went up to $1. And that doesn't look like much on the chart, guys. But look at this. Okay, that is a 80% move. You almost doubled your money off of this entry right here in September. Mikey, Jesse, how you doing? Yeah, let's roll. Let's roll, baby. Okay, so we still got some room on this one back to 150. I like this green candle here today. I think altcoins are getting ready to reverse here. I think they're about ready to swoop and go back up here. So my target on IMX here is 150. I think that one's got a lot of room. I would look to add on this one on the next daily dot. I think we're going to get those daily dots here probably in the next couple of days, possibly even here on stream. We get new daily candles every day at 5 p.m. So at 5 p.m., that is Pacific time. It's 2 o'clock right now. If you guys are tuning into the live, we go live 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesdays and Fridays here on this channel. So we get a new candle forming at 5 p.m. That's in about 3 hours. Okay, and we actually call all of these signals out over here inside the Discord. We call out all the monthly, the weekly, and the daily alerts over here inside the Discord, along with those sell signals as well over here in the Discord. So what I'd be watching for on IMX is just the next daily dot. I like this pullback here. It pulled back about 30%. But again, this run is not over. As long as the dot is green on the monthly, we are bullish. And I really like this price action. And I think this one's going much, much higher. I'm going to put that one in my favorites. So how this is going to work, guys, is I have 2 different playlists. Okay, so these names that I'm going over here for you, I loaded all of these up before the video. These are all the names from this section over here. Okay, all of the names. I'm going to get to these first, and then I'll take some from the YouTube live chat. So I just want to let you guys know I've already loaded all of these names up into this playlist, so we don't have to go back and forth. I'm just going to go down the list, okay? And if I see something I like that I think is worth looking into or buying, I'm going to put it in the chart request favorites list. And I'm actually going to share this with you guys right here, right now. So I'll just go ahead and share this chart request favorites for... what is this? 9-24. So you guys will be able to look at this watch list here afterwards. All you got to do is click on it, and you'll be able to, and it updates in real time. So you guys will have access to that over here. I'm sorry, I got to delete your comment here and turn the threads off really quick, because chart requests are closed and they open on Monday. So on Monday, you guys are able to drop these requests on Mondays. So on next Monday, this thing's going to open back up, and you'll be able to drop your requests in here for this video here on Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we do the chart requests, and on Fridays, we do the watch list, and that's where we go over all the names that I'm holding and also all the names we are looking to buy the following week. If you guys missed that last week, that replay is on YouTube here. The next one's going to be Open Door. Open Door was called out back here in July. That was around 80 cents. 80 cents we called out Open Door, and you could see this was a great buy signal right here in August. That was August 8th. That signal came at $1.87. It went all the way up to 10. I do not like Open Door here because, again, it's already up from the bottom back in July where we got the signal. It's already up. Well, it was up as high as 1,600%. So as a day trader, yes, this stock looks good. But as a swing trader, I'm not going to buy something that's already up 1,600%, right? I want it to have a big retracement, come all the way down. You're seeing this MACD cross. And by the way, guys, if you guys do not have these indicators, you guys can get my entire trading layout by coming over here to the trading indicator tab. All you got to do is click on this link. It takes a couple of clicks, and everything, all these indicators will load directly up into your trading view account. Your screen's going to look exactly like my screen. If you have questions or need support with that, my email is right there. You guys can just email me, but it's a pretty straightforward process. But that MACD crossover is not a good thing. So again, this thing's already had a massive run. If this thing pulled back to like $4, I would buy it. But I would be a seller up here. I told you guys to sell this one off of this red dot right here back at $10. So it's already pulled back 20%. I would not chase this one, right? If you want to day trade it, different story. It's very volatile. Day traders I don't day trade. But day trading, you need a volatile stock, and Open Door is very volatile right now. But again, as a swing trader, we were buying down here, right, at around 80 cents when we got this signal back here in July, okay? The dots don't lie, folks. Men lie, women lie, but the charts don't lie, okay? That I can't put this here myself, okay? The indicator called that out again at like 80 cents. So again, if it goes back to $30, great. But with my strategy, I am perfectly happy taking profits up 100, 200, 300, 400%. So I personally would not be looking to take positions on that one. Giga, this is Giga Chad. Looks like a rug pull to me. I wouldn't touch that one unless you know something about the fundamentals. Vet, I like. It just needs the monthly dot. Okay, it's just missing the monthly dot, but I do think that's coming very soon. You can see this one came back in 2023 at around 2 cents, and it went all the way up to 5 cents. It pulled back, got another one right here at 2 cents. Went all the way up to 7 cents. So you can say that 2 cents is a very big level. The only thing we're missing is that green dot there on the monthly for VeChain. We got Aster. This one's too new. So if a coin just came out, this is like brand new, I never like to buy it. I never like to buy brand new tokens. You can see this just came out in September. So it's brand new. So I don't have any data on my indicator. Therefore, I don't look to take a position. Okay, unless it's a brand new company or something that I really like, that I really believe in, right, that's IPOing or something. But 9.5 times out of 10, guys, I don't want to buy unless I see something on my indicator, because this is how we predict, right, where we want to buy. When a good time to buy is, when a bad time to buy is. Not a good time to buy when we're up here in the red. Okay, can we all agree on that? Not a good time to buy up here in the red. You can see this one got a red dot up here at $5. It sold all the way off to $1. We don't want to sit through this, right? Therefore, we take profits. So someone requested this. I would target around $5. $5 is that red zone. I like this one as long as it holds on to, I would say $3. Looks good. Target would be around 5. I believe the monthly should be green on that one. Yeah, you're getting a green monthly dot. Looks like they had some news here. Not too sure about that. I don't really know what this company is, but if you guys are a member of the Discord, you guys can get access to the research tool. So the research tool is going to be right here in the Discord. All you got to do is come over here and type in /info, and then you hit enter, and then you just type in the ticker. I believe this one was VNCE. Yeah, VNCE. So you can see there's the stock. This works for stocks and cryptocurrencies. You just hit enter and enter again. Slow Training, what's going on, my brother? Welcome. Welcome to the YouTube Spartan Army. And this one right here, you can see that it's in the fashion industry. Okay, it's a $42 million market cap. It's in apparel and manufacturing. You guys can read this whole thing if you want to. You can see how many employees they have. You can see their market cap. You can see where they're located. You can see their price change and everything. And that is the research tool over there inside the Discord that you guys have access to as a member of the investing club. But this one's a little too high for me. I would have liked to buy it down here in the golden zone at around $2, but it still does have some room back here to 5. And I really do like the fact that it has a green dot there on the monthly. But it is an apparel brand that I've never heard of. Therefore, I probably would not invest in it if I've never heard of it. TZUP looks like a media corporation. It's got a red dot on the monthly, so we're not interested in that one. XRP is red on the monthly up here. So what that red dot is telling you, okay, it's not a reason to panic. It's a reason to make a decision, okay? We actually lay out how to trade all the signals over here inside of the Discord under the dots and signals, under the trade alerts here. So you can see a monthly red dot, which get called out right here. Okay, what you do on that is you sell or you reduce your position by 25 to 100%. So I tell you guys all the time, we called out XRP back in August of 2024 off that green dot at 50 cents. Okay, we were buying XRP here at 50 cents. So from this signal right here, if you entered with us, you were buying at 50 cents. All the way to the top, you are up around 600%, probably even a little more than that. Probably around 800% on the year, okay? On the year, you're up 800%. Okay, it took 1, 2, 3, 4 months. 4 months. Remember, our strategy is 1 to 6 months out off of these signals. If you entered here, you made 800%. So if you're not taking profits up 800%, you're greedy, right? And greed is one of the deadly sins. Okay, 800% is amazing in 4 months. Most people are happy with 5% a year. Okay, so XRP right now, I wouldn't buy this one up here, especially because we're getting really close to the red zone. I'm not saying it can't bounce and go to $8 to $10. Just with our strategy, guys, I'm not taking a 1 to 6 month long on this. Okay, with a red dot showing up. I hope that red dot fades away. But what I will tell you is that this 250 level is going to be a big level for XRP. Okay, and this one also looks like it's going to get a daily here. So again, the dot can fade on the monthly chart. You guys know that, right? So this candle doesn't close until October. So we have 7 days until we get a new October candle. Okay, new candle. Okay, if we get a new candle and this closes red, that dot is confirmed. But if we push up here to like 350 in the next 7 days, this dot could go away. It could go away. It could fade away from the chart. Okay, a dot is never confirmed until the candle closes. Does that make sense? Kirk, what's going on, brother? Richard, yes. Yes. Yes, sir. It looks like that you guys are feeling pretty good about the market. Go ahead and vote on that poll. How are you guys feeling about the markets today? 74% of you say good. I love to hear that. I like that you guys are feeling good. Okay, but 250 is a big level for XRP. I would definitely have a stop loss set at 250 on XRP. I think if you're still holding this thing, it is risky. I'm not saying it can't go to $8 to $10 or $6, whatever, but just know the meat of the move was right here in August. 50 cents to $3 is 800%. So with our strategy, the run has already happened. If you want to believe it's going to go to $10,000 by the end of the year, that's on you. But that is not logical thinking. That is wishful thinking. Okay, we try to back everything up here with logic and data. That's why we use these AI indicators to tell us, right? Based on history, I knew that it was a great time to buy XRP down here, right? Great time to buy here at 50 cents. Great time to buy here at 17 cents. Up here, was it a good time to buy back here? No. Okay, was it a good time to buy here? No. So I'm going to follow the data instead of what my favorite influencer's saying and predicting. And I'm just going to look at the data, right? That's what I care about. I'm a logic, data-driven person. Show me the numbers, okay? Show me the chart, and I'll tell you the news. Everyone's excited about stuff up here. Okay, when we go up big, retail, okay, your cousins, your friends, everybody starts talking about it, right? Everyone's really jacked up about it. Oh my gosh, did you buy XRP? You guys have, right? This is new paradigm. We're going to $10,000 by the end of the year. Delusion. Okay, people are delusional. When people are delusional, we don't want to be buying. Okay, we want to buy in the smart money phase. They call it the stealth phase. This is when nobody's talking about it. When I was saying buy back here in August, I was getting roasted in the comment sections. Okay, people were calling me bad names, mean names, right? They're calling me an idiot. But again, if I look at my chart, I don't care. I don't care what people think, right? We shouldn't care what the news says, what other people think. We should be 155,000% sold on our own conviction, right? In the end, that's what matters, okay? And this was a great time to buy XRP. Up here, not so much with our strategy. GXAI looks like an AI stock here. You guys can get the indicators by coming over here to the Discord. Okay, you can download the whole entire layout by coming over here to the trading indicator tab in the Discord. Just click on this link. It takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads directly into your TradingView account. GXI, this one doesn't have any data on the monthly yet. Looks like it had a stock split, but that one's got some room back up there to 5. I like that one. I would target back up here to 5. I don't know much about that one, though, either. Just another AI play. Cisco. Cisco's a pretty big company. If this is the Cisco I'm thinking about. Got a green dot on the monthly, so I like this one. This is a good one for the request. I'll go ahead and put this one. Is this the Cisco, like the food delivery company? Let me just check this really quick. Okay, again, you guys have access to this tool over here in the Discord. Cisco Global. They are okay, it's a software company. I was thinking Cisco like the food Cisco. Providing comprehensive security solutions to safeguard digital infrastructure. So I actually really like cybersecurity companies. I think that's going to be a huge thing in our society. So this is an interesting $1 stock here. Penny stock, very new stock. Doesn't have any earnings yet. So I normally just like to buy companies with earnings that I know about. But if you want to take a gamble on this company, feel free. It's $1. So I don't normally buy penny stocks. I just don't. Deft. That one's got some room back there to 4. It got a green dot here today, so I would remain long on this. It looks good as long as it holds over that $2 support. Looks like that one's going back to 4. MSOS, this is a cannabis ETF. I actually like this one. Cannabis is pretty close to getting legalized in nationwide. I'm going to add this one to the favorites here just because I like the chart, right? All bias aside, what you think about stuff. I mean, if you don't want to invest into cannabis, don't invest into cannabis, but we're looking at the charts here. Again, logic. Okay, logic. We got the green dot on this one back here at around $2. It's up around 100% from that time, and it's got room to go. I would target 8 on this one, but I'm going to go ahead and put that one on the favorite. So far we got IMX and MSOS. This list is going to grow as we go down these chart requests. Yeah, Cisco. I saw it. That's what I was talking about. Thanks for checking that. STRO. Green dot on the monthly, but again, this is a penny stock. So I don't mess with the penny stocks. If you want to buy it, looks like a good time. I would target $4. AVNT, again, another new name here. Let me see if there's a different chart on this. Unless you're talking about this stock, maybe you're talking about this stock here. Okay, it's got a green dot on the monthly. You're probably talking about the stock. So I'll go ahead and add this one in real quick to the watch list. This would be on the favorites list. It's got the green monthly here. Okay, it looks like they got pretty solid earnings. They make around $860, $870 million a quarter. I would look to buy this one on the next daily dot. Because again, with our strategy, we want the green dot, right? The green dot tells us that, hey, we are potentially going up over the next 1 to 6 months. Okay, this one came back in December about 2 years ago at $33. We're literally sitting at the same price. And it went all the way up to $55. So I really like this one. That one would be a favorite for today. Again, so far, here's what we got. Okay, that one looks really good. I want to see actually what that one is too. AVNT. Avient Corporation. Specialized in the material solutions, so they're into the chemicals business. 9,200 employees. They're about a $3 billion company. So I like this one a lot. That one looks good. Grass. That one looks like it's reversing. Again, no data on my indicator, but I just be careful with some of these new coins. Target on that would be $3. OPAD, this is OfferPad. They do the same thing as Open Door. It's just too close to the red zone. I wouldn't touch it here. I'd probably be looking to take some off or set a stop loss around $3.90. E-Rose up here in the red zone, so again, not taking a position. This was our spot to buy right back here in June at $4. It's all the way up here to 100. Okay, we want to buy in the golden zones. You guys see these golden zones? Golden zone, golden zone. We do not buy up in the red zone. Okay, we do not buy up inside of the red zone with our strategy. And that one's got a red dot today. So we would be taking profits on this one here. Near, we bought this one back here at 270. 270 was about right here. Okay, probably got it on that green dot right there or something. And it's up to 305. Again, a lot of room on this one. I like how this one's reversing here. I think this one's easily going back to $6-7. Okay, look at the monthly. The monthly just looks beautiful. Okay, that's on the favorites list. I really, really like Near. That was also a watch list favorites from last week, too. So if you guys don't know, we drop a watch list video every single Friday. Okay, and then you could see the favorites. That was from last Friday. So you guys can also get access to that watch list over here. And you can also watch the latest live stream or the latest watch list episode over here in the watch list tab. Okay, we also drop every single live replay over here in the latest tab. Again, we're live right now. This video is available to watch on replay if you guys are joining a little late. But Near is definitely on the favorites list. I have a position in this coin, and I am loving that signal right there, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I'll get to some chart requests from the chat, guys. We are taking we are taking chart requests right now from the Discord over here in the chart request thread. So we're doing these first, and then if we have some time here at the end, I will go ahead and get to your guys' requests in the chat as well. So stick around to the end. Again, if we can get this video to 300 likes by Friday's stream, I'll give away 100 XRP. Okay, 100 XRP right now is valued at about $296. So make sure you smash the like. I appreciate your guys' support. NFE, that one's got a green monthly. I don't know. This one looks a little scary. Okay, we're making new lows. I would avoid that one. $2 stock. They look like they're going bankrupt. Tesla just blasting off here. Big move. Okay, we were getting these green dots. Where were we getting those? Right there around 300. Boom, that thing popped off. I called Tesla out back here in June. This is when I bought Tesla right here at around 185. This thing went all the way up here to $500. That was a 300% move in the matter of, not 300%, about 150% move in the matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Okay, from here to touching the white dotted line was from June to January. That was a 6-month period of time for that 150% rocker. And that's the strategy, folks. It's really not complicated. I feel like a lot of people complicate trading. You just need a chart, and you need an indicator that tells you, gives you the data, right? If you're buying penny stocks and meme coins and all the garbage, this isn't for you. This strategy isn't for you, okay? If you're buying good quality companies, good quality projects like Tesla, Tesla's a good quality company, right? They're going to be around for a long time. They're not going anywhere, okay? They make, how much money do they make? They make $22 billion a quarter. Okay, that's a lot of money. So we can be confident that Tesla's not going anywhere. Therefore, when we get a big pullback like this from 400 down to 97, we can be confident that, hey, we should be buying these signals down here. I would not chase Tesla up here because we're in the red zone, right? We're selling. The red dot in the red zone, we're selling. I called that out right there at 430. It's at 440 right now. It went up $10, a whole 3%. And, right, people are roasting me. But I don't care about the 3%, right? Because, again, we were buying down here at 300. We should already be up on this position 46 to 50%. So if someone wants to make a little extra 5% by risking it here and not listening to the indicator, be my guest. But I'm taking that, okay? The goal, right? The goal is to get out before the top, right? We want to sell into the top. We don't necessarily want to try to time it, right? Because you'll never be able to do that. As long as we're getting in down here in this area and getting out somewhere close to the top, we're going to outperform everybody. We're going to outperform everybody, folks, okay, over time, because we have a consistent strategy that allows us to go by a set of rules, right? And you have to have the discipline to stick to these rules, okay? Even if that means your name sells off 30, 40%. You got to have a plan, okay? And that's what we try to teach here at Overkill Trading. NTLA, getting too close to the red zone. I'd be looking to take profits on the next red dot, okay, right there, probably around 20. We got XLM. XLM's round in the corner. I like this little 5-day sell-off. We got a nice green candle here today. Watch for that one to make a move up there to 5. That one is still green on the monthly. So if this one can reclaim 40 cents, get back over 40, look for 60. After that, I'd be looking for 80. 80 is the all-time high up there. So I really like how this chart is setting up here, though. I would still be a buyer of XLM here. I'm going to go ahead and put that one on the watch list as well, or the favorites list. We got Oscar. That one's got a green monthly as well. I bought this one down here at like 360 off of that signal right there back in August. I traded this one up to around, I think it was $18 where I sold. I think I sold this red dot because I got scared or something like that. I don't know too much about the company. That's why I wasn't too confident in my position. But they're a smaller, healthcare company. A lot of people are hyped about them. They're just really not that big yet. So as long as this one can hold on to this low right here of like 1690, I just have a stop loss right there. But I do not like the direction of the MACD here. So you're going to want this one. If you're playing this one, my target would be 22 with a stop loss at this low right here from last Wednesday at around 1690. Okay, but target would be 22. Again, the dot is red there on the daily. So you just want to make sure that that $17 level holds. SPX 900. I believe this one got listed on... Did this one get listed on Robinhood? Did I hear that? Let me check really quick. I don't think it did. Let me just check to make sure really quick. SPX 6900. No, it didn't. For some reason, I thought I saw that somewhere, but I didn't. So, again, no data on the monthly. We can look at the weekly here. I'd look for a weekly signal. So if you can't see the indicator on the monthly chart, what you need to do is zoom into a smaller time frame like the weekly. Okay, and then what I would do is I would look for the weekly alert. It looks like it's trying to bounce here at $1. $1 is probably going to be a pretty big level for it. So I would honestly buy that one here with a stop loss at $1. Okay, you're risking about 6% for a move back to $2. I don't know too much about that company, though. I'm sorry, that crypto. KATO. What's the weekly saying on this one? No data on the monthly for us. But the weekly is red. So you're going to want to make sure this level right here holds. I would set a stop loss at 94, 95 cents on the stop loss. Lululemon. Really big apparel company. It's right here. So this line right here is the 180-day EMA. So 180 months would be like a 10-year moving average, right? I'm not going to do that math right now. But what I'm waiting for on Lulu is just the green dot here on the monthly. Okay, this thing's been hit very hard. 500 all the way down to 180. And, I mean, you're getting it at a massive discount right now. You're getting it back here at 2020 lows. This was COVID. These are COVID lows, 5-year lows. So if you believe in the company, I don't think it's a bad time to start a position at 180. But what we're going to do with our strategy is wait for the green dot there on the monthly. That's one to keep your eye on. Again, this signal will be called out over here in the Discord under the monthly alerts. Where are those? Right here. Boom. So you'll see Lulu pop up there. I'm going to guess that's probably going to come if it can hold right here at 150. It will probably hold... it will probably show up in the next 1 to 3 months, is my guess. So sometime probably in November would be my guess of when that dot comes. But again, you're buying at a 5-year low right now, so just keep that in mind, right? If you believe in the company, you're buying it at the lowest price in 5 years. OLN, this looks good. I like this one, okay? I like this one a lot. This one's going on the favorites list. Chart request favorites. Again, this watch list is updating in real time right now. So you guys actually have that link over here inside the chart request thread. You guys can get access to this watch list here after you guys finish the stream. Okay, we're going to get through all these names here today. Boom. Okay, and the replay's right there as well under the chart request thread. But I like this one a lot. OLN, green dot on the monthly, looks beautiful, man. What we'd be looking for is a daily dot here. Okay, daily dot, but that one looks like it's reversing off 22. That one's going to 40 to 50 bucks. That one's going to be on the favorites list for today. Lucid, LCID, still red on the monthly. You can see that it bounced here. We actually had a golden dot on this one show up right there at 15. So The golden dots, we look at those on the daily. That's just another 1 to 6 month trade strategy, right? The golden dots we treat like a monthly dot. Okay, the golden dots are what we treat like a monthly dot. They very rarely come. They are very rare. This is the first one that's ever been gotten on LCD. But you could see, boom, it got one right there in September, right there at around 17. That one's got a lot of room to go back up there to 36 to 40. I like Lucid here. It's a little too high here for me, though. I'd want to see a pullback maybe to 20. But that was a beautiful signal back there on the 5th of September at 17 bucks. Again, our target is always up here inside of the red zone. So that one's got a little ways to go. We got TALO. That one's getting pretty close to the red zone. I would have bought this one probably at 9 bucks. Okay, that one most likely is green here on the monthly. Yes, it is. Okay, so target's 12 on that one. ME. It's like a brand new token. Magic Eden. Yeah, I don't know. No data on the monthly. Looks like a rug pull. Okay, that would be a fundamental investment. Here's Move. A lot of people were really hyped about this one when this one came out, but the hype just really died down, didn't it? I mean, everyone was talking about it back here at 35. Now it's down here at 11. No one's talking about it. Just doesn't look like it has any buyers. Just doesn't really look like it has any buyers. We got REI. REI. Yeah, guys, you guys can get all the indicators. You guys get my whole trading layout, all of this. Okay, your screen's going to look exactly like my screen. All you got to do is come over here to the trading indicator tab, click this link. It takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads right up into your TradingView account. Okay, all you need is a TradingView account. TradingView.com is the website that we use for trading, for charting. We don't trade on it. Okay, we chart on it. I use Robinhood and Coinbase to place orders. I just use TradingView to chart. So if you guys want my layout, all the indicators, okay, just come over here, click this link, takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads right up. And if you have questions, like I said, just hit me with an email or hit me up over here inside a support chat. Okay, hit me up over here inside support chat. But REI has some room here back to 160. Another penny stock, though, so be careful. INSG, that one got the golden dot. Here was another example of a golden dot. And again, that golden dot, guys, is just a 1 to 6 month swing trade. Okay, so what we're doing there is we're buying, just like we would on a monthly dot, and we are holding. Okay, this turned out to be a beautiful trade. I didn't have this one on my watch list, but at the time. But that thing's taken off here. So target would be anywhere from $17 to $20 on that one. And if you got in on this entry back in August, congratulations. That's a beautiful trade. But I don't really want to buy it up here in this area. It's got a little bit of room to go to 18. So, you know, you kind of missed the golden dot. The dot is still green here on the monthly. If this one got a big dramatic pullback, like back to 10, then I would consider. But I want to typically buy when the daily blue wave is down here. Okay, when the daily blue wave is down here, giving me a green dot, better yet, a golden dot. So that was your entry right there at around $6. Yep, you could trade on Binance. You could trade on any platform you want. I don't execute trades on TradingView. I use Robinhood and Coinbase. So I'll just look at here. I'll say, okay, this looks like a good buy. I'll go over here to Robinhood.com, right? And then I'll go place my trade on Robinhood. You don't need to open up a brokerage account with TradingView. You don't have to. Some people do, but you don't have to. I use Coinbase and Robinhood to place my trades. I use Robinhood for crypto and stocks, and then I use Coinbase for crypto. And I have all the links to everything I use, guys, over here in the trading apps. So you can get the trading indicator, obviously, over here. And then I have my Coinbase link over here, and then Robinhood, and then TradingView. So all the links are over here in the Discord. Again, that link is in the description of this video. And also, you can check Nightbot. He's dropping the link as well. Neo, taking profits up here. Red dot in the red zone. If you want to play the continuation, use a stop loss at 680. Okay, 680 on the stop loss. If you think it's going to break out and keep going, which it does sometimes, right? When it breaks out of the red zone, guys, we call that price discovery. You can see Ethereum did it right here in August. It went from 4,000 up to 4,700. Okay, but again, with our goal here, we're not typically looking to play that continuation, right? We want to get out before the top. Okay, we want to get out near it. Okay, not at the top, the exact top. Okay, not trying to time it. Okay, around it. And again, if you were buying Neo right here off these dots, back at 4, you're already up 80%. 80% will take that to the bank all day long. So I would say sell this one, reduce the position, or use a stop loss at like $6.70. $6.70. Not looking to buy that one in the red zone. CVE, same thing. We're taking profits on this one, or we're using a stop loss at 1675. Algorand. Algorand looks really good. I like the wave back down here. I believe this one, it does have a monthly showing up here. But again, if we get a pump here into October, that dot could fade away. I know this one showed up a couple weeks ago. I like this one a lot. I'm going to go ahead and put Algorand on there just because of how low this wave is here. The last time we got a green dot, it didn't really move. But our target's somewhere between 40 and 50. PENGU. There's no data on the monthly for this one. I think this one's honestly going to be a rug pull. I see a lot of influencers trying to pump that one up. I don't like it. XIFR. XIFR's got a green dot here on the monthly and the daily. So you could buy that one if you want to at 10. Target would be up there at 28. SUI. SUI looks okay right here. Looks okay right here at 330. Target on that would be around 5, but right now we're pretty muted. We're just going sideways right now. What's the weekly say? Weekly's got a red dot, so I would set a stop loss on SUI at around $3. $3 needs to hold here if this trend is going to continue up, and it's looking like it's going to attempt to. I like the daily, how the stochastic's down here on the floor. What you should be looking for is a green dot on the daily. And again, that will be called out over here inside of the Discord under the daily alerts section right there. Okay, that one looks good. DVN. Same thing, kind of right there. I think energy stocks, oil and gas stocks are really about to break out to the upside here. I mean, you got gold hitting all-time highs. It's only the matter of time before oil's going to follow. So 40 to 44 is where I'd be targeting on DVN. That one looks good for a buy. I actually had the green dot today, too. Here's Kaba. Biotech, I would sell it on the next red dot on the daily. GDYN. Needs a green monthly. Nice pullback, just needs the green monthly dot. If I believed in this company, I would be looking to buy it here probably around $8. HBAR. HBAR is still green here on the monthly, so we are actively looking for the daily dots to add. This one looks good. We're coming into support right here at around 21 cents. Target on that's up there at 35. I like HBAR. PDU's just grinding up. I wouldn't buy it up here. It's too close to the red zone, but target a 150 on that. Okay, where'd that monthly dot come? That monthly dot came in July. Let's go look and see where July was. July was all the way back here in this area at $100. You're up 30% already, and you got a little bit of room to go to 150. I would stay away from that one, or you could. It'd just be a shorter term trade back to 150. But again, it's hard to get out of bed for like a 10% gain. Ondo, I really like Ondo. Let's go with Ondo here. Okay, again, wave down here. We just need that daily dot. No data on the monthly yet. Weekly's red. But as long as this one can hold support here at around 80 to 90, we're golden. Okay, watching for the daily dot. Watch for that daily dot here in the next couple of days. We could even see it here in a couple of hours because we're getting new crypto candles here in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. We get new candles. Okay, when we get a new candle, that means the indicator and everything shifts. So this is going to shift over. Okay, we're going to get a new candle, and this is going to shift over at 5 p.m. Pacific time, just like it does every single day. Yeah, if you stick around till the end, I'll take some requests for you. I'm just getting through our member requests from the Discord real quick. Then I will answer some chart requests from the live chat. And again, we're live every Wednesday and Friday right now, guys, at 2 p.m. That is Pacific time. Right now, if you're watching this live, it is 2:46 p.m. So wherever it is, your time, we went live 46 minutes ago. And again, the replay is always available. SRPT, we talked about this one. If you're playing the monthly, you got to buy it here. And a target of 125. But there was some news on this one where their drug that they were selling was like killing people. I can't confirm that. That's just what I found from the research and from our community talking about it. If you're trading the technicals, right, that happens with healthcare companies. I like this huge sell-off. It's just a matter of us now playing the dot. If it's going to bounce, it's going to bounce. If not, it's not. I normally don't like to buy healthcare companies that got negative sentiment against it. So I'm going to avoid that one, but the technicals look good, right? Fundamentals matter, right? If their drug that they're selling that they make their money off of is killing people and they're under investigation and getting sued, probably not a good company to buy, okay? Fundamentally. Technically, looks really good. Fundamentally, not so much. HP, beautiful. We were calling this one out at 15. Called that one right back there in August. It's up to 22 now with some room to go back there to 32 to 36. I've been saying for a while, oil and gas stocks look really good. Most of them have just been going sideways. This one's actually been going up. But you look at like something like Oxy. This is the one I have a position in. This Warren Buffett owns this one. It's just going sideways, building the range. So eventually, it's going to break, right? And I like that green dot on Oxy here today. I want to see that one break up there to 55. I think it's only the matter of time. ACN. Here's a gold dot for you guys. A gold dot for you guys. I'm going to put this one on the chart request. I think I might look into this one. What is ACN? I was looking at this yesterday. I was watching a baseball game, and I seen the company's name as an advertisement, you know? And it was kind of like just like a sign, like, oh, I should look at this company, see what they do. So they're an information technology services. So they're a global professional service company, and they are re-owned for its comprehensive portfolio in strategy consulting, digital technology, and operation services. They're a $148 billion company, so they're a massive company. And it did get the golden dot there. That came on Tuesday. Last Tuesday. So I'm going to switch this one to our green list. Okay, oops. One sec here. I'm going to call this one out for our people over here. We got a gold dot alert. I don't think this one was called out in the watch list because I just added it in. But you are seeing ACN golden dot. We call out all of those over here in the golden dot section. Those are also very good 1 to 6 month swing trade signals. This one's really beat up here on the monthly. Okay, really beat up. But again, that golden dot gives us assurance that, hey, we are close to a bottom here. We are close to a bottom. And again, we're 1 to 6 months out. Wait until that one retracts to the red zone. I like that one a lot. I like ACN a lot. Okay, and that was just called out over here inside the Discord section. If you guys don't have access to the alerts or the members area over here, you guys can become a member by clicking on this link right here. We have around 2,800, just over 2,800 members. I think we have around 20,000 total in the Discord, but 2,800 are actually members taking advantage of the benefits that we have over here. So you guys can click on this link right here and get access to everything that we do here inside the investing club. We got Cardano. Cardano, same thing. Just need that daily green dot there. Okay, a lot of crypto I think are going to give you the daily green dot. I like Ray a lot. Ray looks really good here. Okay, that green dot looks like it's going to be an excellent buy signal. This is one of the biggest projects on Solana. It's got the green monthly. I really like Ray. I really like this crypto. Radium looks fantastic. I think the only reason I haven't bought it is because it's not on Coinbase, unfortunately. But you can get it on the Phantom wallet, I'm sure. But this looks really good. What's going on, Gas? What's going on, Kyle? Yeah, I'll cover your guys' requests. All you got to do is stick to the name, or I'm sorry, stick around to the end, and I'll cover some requests from the chat. I want to take care of our members first, right? Our members got their chart requests in over here, so I'm taking care of them first, and then I will get to the live chat here once we get through these names. But Ray is definitely on the favorites list. So far from today's list, these are going to be the favorite ones for what I would be looking to take entries on. Near is probably my favorite out of all of them. ACN looks good off that golden dot. Ray, though, on the other hand, probably right up there with Near. I really like Ray, and that one's got a target of $7 to $8. Sorry for going over 8 of there. I got a little off there. We got QUR. Sec here. What's up, Anthony? Yeah, Radium's a solid. I mean, it's the biggest project on Solana, I'm pretty sure. QUR looks really good. What's this one do? Looks really good off that monthly. Look at that juicy monthly dot right back there from July. That came at $5. I want to look this one up real quick. QURA. A biotech company. Tumors. They treat certain kind of cancers. I like it. I actually like this one. Looks good. Target would be back up there to 20. I'd have to do a little more research into what the company actually does, but they only make about $15 million a quarter right now. But this could be one of those names that takes off. I mean, that monthly dot is beautiful. So that's a little higher risk, higher reward play, but the chart looks phenomenal. The chart looks really good. Okay, really, really good. Kind of a speculative play, but, I mean, you're seeing the chart here, how it's curling up. Okay, that's a good sign. ENPH, I still haven't pulled the trigger on this one. This is one of the biggest solar companies in the world. It's still just hanging out right here around 38. Target on that's up there between 100 and 120. Okay, I still like that one. It still has the gold or the green dot down here. It's just a matter of, hey, when are we going to make the move? If you want to invest in solar, I think this is one of the best looking companies to do it. ENPH. Polkadot's got the green dot on the monthly, so let's go ahead and add that one to the favorites list. It's got the green dot. All we're missing is the daily now. So we're looking for the daily green dot now that we have the monthly. Okay, and we're 1 to 6 months out right now. Target on that's right there around $8. Looks good. No problem, Anthony. Happy to do it, brother, man. I do this for you guys, dude. This channel isn't about me. It's not about you. It's about all of us working together. I learned just as much from you guys as you learned from me. Okay, some of my best trades this year have come off your guys' chart requests. So just know that I appreciate you guys just as much. ET, this is Energy Transfer. Energy company here needs the green monthly. Rivian does got the green monthly. Rivian looks good. Okay, that one's up there in the red zone, so I would be taking some profits here. Okay, if you got in down here around $12, you're up. If you want to play, this one's really hard because it got rugged from 175 down to 15, but I'm starting to see more and more of these on the road, so obviously the company's growing. They're just not very profitable yet. They're only making $1.3 billion a quarter. If you look at, like, Toyota Motor, okay, they're another car maker, right? They're making $83 billion a quarter. So Rivian just doesn't have the revenue yet, but that's not to say that that's going to change, right? So up in the red zone, I always take some profits, okay? But if you're long on the company, you're most likely playing the fundamentals and not the technicals. Here's NOG. That one needs the green monthly. Looks like it's trying to hold on there to $20. Donut still got the green monthly. This one's just holding on to $3. We're just simply waiting for this one to break back out to the red zone. This is Krispy Kreme donuts, okay? This stock has been absolutely annihilated, and we like to buy those annihilated stocks, especially the ones that have a green dot there. I actually own Krispy Kreme here, and I do like that stock. FET, that one needs the monthly. Target's still holding on to that green monthly dot, dude. It needs to bounce here. Okay, it's up at 88. I think we've hit the bottom here for Target. Target on that's anywhere from 150 to 160. I got a position on that one, and I'm still holding it. My wife loves the company. Every woman I know loves the company. They got good fundamentals. Okay, I like it down here at 88. I think my entry was at $100, so I'm down about 12% on the position. I normally will only average down if I'm down 20%. So I'm not quite down 20% on my position yet. Just holding this one long and strong. You can see the last time we got a green dot was back here in November of 2023, about 2 years ago. We went from 110 to 180. Okay, so we're looking for a similar type of move with a target of 150 to 160. Theta. Theta needs the green monthly. Flux, no data on the monthly. Watch for the daily. WRD, that one has a, what is this, WeRide? What is this? It's like a brand new company as well. WRD. WeRide, is that like a ride-sharing service? Autonomous driving sector, focusing on the development and implementation of self-driving technologies. I just don't like that stuff, man. I don't trust machines driving around me. I just hope it never happens. There's not really any data on this one yet. So this is, again, a very new company. So that's kind of a speculative play. But if you want to play it, feel free. I just don't have any data, enough data on my indicator to really give you an opinion. TXN. That one got the green dot there at around 176. This one looks good as long as it can hold on to 174. That one looks good, but it has a red monthly. So, again, you want to make sure to set a stop loss at that low right here at 174 if you're playing that one. Oh, it's a Chinese stock. Good. I hate it even more now. I have not had a good experience with Chinese stocks. We got 4 Atom looks good. I like Atom as long as it holds on to 4. It's got the green monthly. It's just, again, going sideways like a lot of these cryptos. Okay, sideways action isn't a bad thing, guys. It's very boring. It's very uneventful. But if you look at our chart here, you can see, right, sideways action. Okay, they call that the smart money phase. You're buying when nobody else is talking about it, when nobody else knows about it, okay, when nobody cares about it. Okay, and then when we go like this, like XRP did from August to now, everybody's going to be talking about it, right? And that's typically when we want to sell. We want to sell before that media attention. So target on this one's up here between $7 and $8. STZ, this one's falling off a cliff here. This one's falling off a cliff. Okay? It's trying to find a bottom here at 130, but right now it's a falling knife. That is ugly. Ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. The old beer business must not be doing very well right now. UNH looks good. This one will go on the favorites list. I dropped a TikTok on this yesterday. Again, huge company. Big target back up there to 600. I like this one. Got the green dot there yesterday, as you can see. That one's up about 1% today, but green monthly dot plus daily green dot equals buy. Okay, and you can see the golden dot came back here at around 280. Okay, you're up, I don't even know how much. Probably around 30% off the gold. So targeting up there around 600 on that one. That one is in the favorites list for today. So far today, here's the favorites from your guys' requests. Okay, and again, I have posted this over here inside the Discord under that chart request thread that you guys put your chart requests in. This thing will update in real time, and you guys will be able to click on this and pull it up to do your own due diligence on it after the stream today. What else we got? Willify. This is Donald Trump's media company. Again, very, very new company, so there's just not a lot of data for us to give any analysis on. I had bought this one at 22 cents, and I got out at 22 cents. Okay, I want it to prove itself to me. I would rather play Donald Trump's stock of DJT. Okay, I'd rather play. And I actually bought DJT yesterday. So WLFI, it's too new for me to really have an opinion on what it's going to do next. Yeah, still bullish on Ondo. That one's actually on the favorites list for today at 92. I really like it. WSB, this one looks okay. Target on that would be around 36. CHPK, target of that's around 230. Tough, man. Tough stock. Tough looking stock there. Not my favorite. I do not like that one too much. SHIB, I do like SHIB though. I do like SHIB. SHIB actually had the monthly dot pop up there for a second, but it faded away. I'm still long on it. I would absolutely look to buy SHIB on the next daily green dot here with a target up here at around whatever that number is, 0.000025. You could see that the dot was called out earlier this month, right here on the 13th. So that was about 2 weeks ago. But like I said, a dot can show up and a dot can fade away. Okay, it is not confirmed until the candle closes. But the fact that it gave us the dot tells us that we should be close. Okay, that we should be close. And you could see that in the daily chart. I like SHIB a lot at these levels. I would actually be a buyer of that one here today or on the next daily dot there. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure World Liberty Financial will have influence on DJT for sure. Absolutely. Disney. I guess a bunch of people are rushing to cancel their Disney subscriptions because somebody's show got canceled or something like that. I saw the news. I actually like it here at 110. As long as it can hold on to 110, I like it. It is up here in the red zone. Disney's just a tough stock. I really don't know, actually. I'm not a big fan of Disney. But as long as it can hold on to the $100 level here, or 110, I would just use a stop loss there if you're owning it. If you're playing that, you simply just say, okay, 110 would be the bottom. That's the bottom I'm playing. If this green dot is correct, we're not going to go below that 109, 110 level. TAI, this is a newer Solana project. Again, everyone was talking about TAI up here at 50 cents. Nobody's talking about it down here at 5 cents, but I actually like it down here at 5 cents. I would look to buy this one probably right here at 5 cents. And I think you can stake their coins. I just want to look up something real quick. CoinMarketCap.com. I want to see if they have a fixed supply. Max supply. Wow, they do have a max supply of 1 billion coins. That's very interesting. Yeah, so I think you can actually stake their coin. Yeah, you can. So you can actually earn APY by locking it. So you can earn 5% for just sitting here and holding it. So this is a really interesting project built on Solana. So there was a lot of hype around it, a lot of hype around it up here at 50 cents. Okay, now the hype is gone. This is actually one I might look to add to. So far my favorites are going to be TAI, Ray, and Near. Obviously the rest of these, but these are my favorites from this. So there's like all the favorites, and then there's these three. TAI is very low market cap though. It's like a $30 million market cap, so it's a very new coin. But with the amount of hype it had, all it would take is a little move, and everybody would probably rush back into it. So I do like TAI at 5 cents. I actually like it a lot there. Jonathan, God bless you, brother. God bless everybody watching this video in the chat. I pray God rains down his blessings upon you. 5%. 5% is typically what I'm looking to put into a trade. So if you come over here to the trading rules, I actually have a tip down here. Never exceed 5% of your total portfolio in one trade. So whatever your portfolio is, only 5% of that. So if you have a $10,000 portfolio, I would not want to exceed $500 at any point. Okay, you can add 5% at multiple levels, but typically that 5% rule is going to save you a lot of heartache. 2 to 3% is good too. Never more than 5. Never more than 5% at a time. So like 5% on this dot. You can add 5% on this dot, 5% on this dot. But normally I won't add to a position unless I'm down 20%. So that's typically what I look for. Okay, and then target on TAI is back up here between 30 and 40. I think you just hold this one, you stake it on their website, and you just wait till it gets back up here, and then you sell it. Okay, that's what I'm doing with Riz right now. Okay, you guys know Riz is a very new project. I took a position in it, and I have it staked over here. You can see I have 20 million tokens, and it's staked, and it's earning 7% APY right now. Since yesterday, I've earned 4,000 Riz. Okay, 4,000 just by staking it here. So I'm earning, APY stands for annual percentage yield. So every day I'm getting paid out by Riz just by holding it over here. Okay, and again, Riz is just a project I've looked into. I really liked it. I'm not getting paid to talk about Riz. Just because it's a new project doesn't mean I can't have an opinion on it, right? It did get my signal right here in August, so I am buying it. And again, it's at a very good support level. But the fact that I can sit here, I can buy it. It's a newer coin, right? So it just came out in February. It's a $2 million market cap. It's brand new. Nobody even knows what it is or what it does now, except for me, right? Because I've done my research on it. They got a partnership coming up with Chainlink, and I think it's very bullish. So the fact that I can sit here and buy it and just not even think about it, because again, it's paying me. This is how much I've made since yesterday on it, staking it. Okay? So over here in Overkill Trades, you can see, I call out all my trades over here, by the way. But you can see, I collected 28,000 from last week. So 28,000 I just got for free, right? For just holding it. I'm getting paid to hold their coin. So it's good to have a couple of those in your portfolio. And TAI is very similar to Rivals. They're both AI plays, and they both pay an APY. So I like them both. And I like TAI a lot, too. TAI is probably my favorite one for like a speculative play. Ray and Near are a little more, right, they've been around longer, so they proved themselves. But I like TAI here. That's a good request. We got Oxy. This is one I own. I'm just holding this one until it gets back up here to the red zone. My target on this is around $50 to $55. ECX. What is this? What the heck? No idea what I just did down here, but ECX got a little room back up there to 3. Again, a penny stock, so watch $3 there. ARCT got a red dot here, pretty close to the red zone, so you're going to want to maybe think about taking some off here. Hopefully you got in down here. What do their earnings look like? Pretty new company, so yeah, target's probably around 20 to 25 on that one. OP is another one I have a position on. I believe the monthly is still holding here. So again, we're 1 to 6 months off this signal. We're buying and holding for 1 to 6 months. Target on OP is about $2 from where it sits. I kind of want to sell OP to buy TAI. What do you guys think about that? I've been holding it for a while. I mean, I like the monthly, but TAI is going to be those ones that could, 10, 20, 30x, while OP is probably a good 2x. Yeah, spot trading. Spot trading. I do some options trading too. I'm actually dropping an options course tomorrow, actually. My first time ever dropping an options course. We've had some huge trades over the last couple of months. I mean, you're talking big bangers here on these options. Like Snapchat's up 119%. You guys can see my past 3 months, I'm up 93%. Past year, I'm up around 35%. This was Intel, those Intel options, almost 400% on those. So, yeah. Spot trading and options trading. But that options course is dropping tomorrow, guys, so stay tuned for that. PayPal. I'd still be a buyer of PayPal here with the target up here at 85. It's just a matter of being patient, right? This one's just going sideways. I had some shorter-term options on this, and they actually went the other way on me. Like when a stock doesn't move, that's bad for options. When it goes sideways, that's really bad for options, and that's what it did. So I actually lost a little bit of money on PayPal. So I'm no longer holding that one, but I am waiting for a green monthly dot. It looks like it's building strong support here above 65. So if you have a stop loss, set one at like 64.80. Target would be up here between 85. I still like it. I'm just not in the position anymore. I buy Riz on the Phantom wallet. So Phantom is a decentralized wallet. I have to have that to buy things like TAI and also Riz. I think KuCoin has Phantom, but I just get the Phantom wallet, and you can do it on there. Or you can do it on the Coinbase wallet as well. Coinbase's decentralized wallet. It's not on the Coinbase exchange yet, but it is on their hot wallet, their Coinbase wallet. PSEC just looks like a rug. This looks very ugly. We don't want to buy charts that are going down and to the right, guys. We want to buy charts that are going up and to the right. Like if you look at this one, up and to the right. So I would avoid that one like the plague. Riz is on base now. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, the more exchanges Riz gets listed on, the better. I mean, like I said, I'm just sitting here staking it. I don't care what the price does, because I'm long on the company. I mean, if you look at the market cap of it, okay, let's just go to Riz really quick. I mean, this is like getting in on the ground floor. And again, it could be a rug pull. Any of these coins could be a rug pull, though. Okay, XRP could be a rug pull. XLM could be a rug pull. It's all speculation in the end when you're buying cryptocurrency. Okay, but look at this, a $1.9 million market cap. That is so tiny, dude. It's brand new, right? It just came out. Like, it's brand new. Look how many months it's been out, okay, since February, okay, and it's just going sideways. So, again, I'm long on it. Look when SHIB came out. Shiba Inu. Let me see if I can get a better chart here. Look at this. It looks like the same as Riz, right? It first came out in 2021. It sold off, and then it had this massive move up. That massive move is what we're looking to capitalize on. And again, it could be a rug pull just like everything else. But if I could put a little bit of money into something and make a lot, I'm cool with that. Okay, and especially with a project that actually looks like a legit company and a legit, like look at their website. Do your due diligence. The reason I bought these guys was because they're having a partnership with Chainlink. You can see this is Chainlink's blog right here. Okay, Chainlink is the project that I am the most bullish on out of any cryptocurrency out there. Okay, if you look at these ecosystem tokens that they gave us, you can see Rivals is right there. Okay, it's right there on Chainlink's website. So it's brand new. Nobody knows about it. Shh. And if I can get in really early before that partnership is even announced, like publicly on their Twitter, that's a roadmap, right? Those are companies they're gonna be partnering with. I'm doing like the quote signals, right? Like gonna be, like they're telling us like, hey, these are the companies we're gonna be partnering with. So if I can buy it now, and who cares what it does in the short term, because I'm just sitting here, right, earning 7% on it. I don't care, right? I'm earning every day. Every day I wake up, I'm earning 4,000 coins a day right now. So if it ever goes to $1, technically right now I'm earning $4,000 a day. If you guys think about it that way. So again, very new project, guys. I'm speculative about it too, but the chart looks good. We got the golden dot right there. Now we just be patient and we wait and we stake. We can stake it. HAL, that one's got some room back to 32. Like I said, these oil and gas companies are breaking out pretty nice. Can you buy Riz on Coinbase now? Is that a real thing? Like the actual Coinbase exchange? KHC. Wow. Gold dot on a monthly. I have never seen that before. I've never seen a golden dot on a monthly chart. This is Craft. Why is this one down so much? Wow. Wow. Very, very nice call out here. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to put that one on our watch list too. We'll cover that one on Friday as well, but they make like the ketchup and stuff, right? Wow, I got to check that out, Brandon. I can't really confirm that here on the live, but if that's true, and I can buy Riz on like actual, you're talking about the Coinbase exchange, right? Yeah, I'm not going to try to log into my Coinbase live here, but I like Craft here a lot. They make like the ketchup and stuff, right? That's got a lot of room back to 34 to 30. I really like KHC. They're a very big food company, and that's about a $6.5 billion. They make $6.5 billion a quarter. Wow. I'm actually going to call this one out over here for you guys under Overkill alerts. I like that one a lot. Okay, you guys get all my favorite setups, all the trades I take over here as well, if you guys are a member of the Discord. Wow. Assad said you could buy it on Coinbase too. Well, that's great. That's great. I didn't even know that. So that makes me really happy. But KHC, I really like this one. This one's definitely on the favorites here. This is probably my favorite stock of the day. I'll probably organize it like that. ACN looks good too off that gold. QUR looks very interesting too. So yeah, these are the favorites. And again, guys, you guys have access to this watch list after this video. So let's keep it running. It's a great call out. JBH, I like this one a lot. Green dot there on the daily, down here in the bottom of the gold zone. Target on that up there at $200. I really like JBH here. JBHT. That one's been on the watch list for a while. Looks like they had news today. Looks like they got a reduced price target. But who cares? Okay, we're targeting 180 to 200 on that one. They're a trucking transportation company. Assad doesn't do crypto. I got to check that out, Brandon. That's awesome. Mustafa says Riz is available on Coinbase. So I believe you guys. I believe you guys. I just can't. I'm going to look into it after the stream. I don't have my phone on me right now. Normally I'll place trades on my phone. But yeah, Aiden says he can't see Riz on the Coinbase wallet. It might be the matter of like where you guys are at too. Like maybe the United States doesn't allow it, or maybe another country does. So there's some factors that play in. I know the last time I checked, I couldn't buy it on Coinbase. So it might be a location thing. ASSH, that one's getting pretty close to the red zone. I'd be a seller of that one on the next red dot. BLC looks good. Again, I don't know anything about this company, but it does have the green dot right there. So 3 cents looks good. This was all the way up at 46 cents back in the last run up. So if you like the company, I would buy it right here. Brandon said he's in the U.S. Interesting. I'll take some chart requests from the chat here at the end of stream, guys. Just stick around. Again, if you guys are watching the replay and we can get this video to 300 likes by Friday, I will give away 100 XRP over here inside the Discord. 100 XRP giveaway over here in the Discord, just like I have done for a long time. Always doing giveaways over here. So we gave away 100 XRP not too long ago. Okay, lots of giveaways that go on over here as well. Lots of crypto giveaways. Riz is on Coinbase, but not Coinbase Advanced. Okay, well that makes sense because I use Coinbase Advanced to trade. So the pair just must not be. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Thank you, Cells. I appreciate it. I normally use Coinbase Advanced to execute just because the fees are better. But the fact that, it's on normal Coinbase, that would make more sense. Fi, F-I, I was actually looking at this one today. I just need that signal. I need that green dot signal. on FIE. That one's coming down. I would say 115 is a pretty good spot to look to buy. Yep, we'll get to your guys' chart requests here once we get through these names. RGTI just going parabolic. Just going crazy. I would sell this one. Red dot here today. Take your profits. Again, you should have been buying down here at 15. You're up 100%. Take your profits. Okay, with our strategy, that's what we do. We're not forever holders. We are taking profits. CRM I still really like. Still really like CRM. This was on the watch list from Friday. Got the gold dot back here at around 230. It's at about 245 now, targeting 350. Wow. Brandon said there's no network fees on the DEX. Are you serious, man? That's crazy. I just might is TARS AI on Coinbase? That's crazy. Coinbase I have a position on. I still like it a lot. Target on that's 400. I still like it. I bought it down here at around 309, I think. 309 is my average, so I bought it like 2 weeks ago. So I'm just waiting for that one to break out, but I do really like Coinbase still. Stick around to the end, Catherine. I'll get to Snapchat for you. I just want to get through our member requests first. SES, this one's up in the red zone. I'd be taking profits. We got Zoom up in the red zone, taking profits. We got Hood up in the red zone. We're taking profits. AVAX. What is AVAX going to do here, folks? As long as it can hold on to $30, it looks really good. We want to see that green dot come here very soon, though. Okay, the MACD's pretty extended up here as well. So I don't think it's a bad place to take some off if you were in down here at 22. Okay, again, we want to buy when that blue wave is below the zero line. Beautiful time to buy. This one just needs to hold 30. So if you entered down here, what you could do is use a stop loss right here at like $29. That way you protect your gains. So if that breaks and goes back down, you at least made profit and protected your gains and were a responsible trader. So I still like AVAX for the long run. Okay, the green dot. I mean, that thing looks like it's going right to 50. So it looks good. It looks good. It just needs to hold on to that $30 level. It's like it was red. Did everything else flip red? Link's still green today. Near is just slaying. I think Near is going to be a big winner in October, guys. I think that's going to be a freaking big winner there in October. VMND is this one? Healthcare got a green dot on the monthly, so that's a buy there. Target at 9. Filecoin. I believe Filecoin also gave the green dot on the monthly. It did give the green dot on the monthly earlier. So if we come back here, we can always check the tape, right? This is like, they call this the tape. Filecoin got one. I thought it had one. I swear it did. Shib, FedEx, Grab, Axel. Huh. I swear I seen one. Oh, there it is, right there on the 1st. So that came the first day of the month. Filecoin, right there, monthly dot. So it's sold off now on the daily, right? So that dot faded away. But the fact that the dot showed up tells us that, hey, we're pretty close. I like Filecoin a lot down here at $2. File TAI are two names. File TAI are two names that I want to add to the portfolio after today. Okay, I'm moving File up here as well. So these are like my top ones out of all of these. Like CRM, you could probably throw in there, and JBT for a couple stocks. So like these 8 so far are like, they really look good. Near, Ray, TAI, Filecoin, and then these are the stocks: JBHT, CRM, KHC, and QURA. Also ACN. ACN had the golden dot right there. Bam. So Filecoin looks really interesting down at $2, and I want to see actually if that one has a fixed supply. It's only a $1.5 billion market cap. It doesn't have a fixed supply, so that kind of bothers me just because they can keep creating the coins, but looks really good down at 2. And that project's been around for a while. Okay, it went all the way up to $200 back in 2021, so I do like that one. What's going on, Jeff? No TARS on Coinbase. I got it on Phantom. I think we covered Sol, but not Doge yet. Like I said, guys, if you didn't put your requests in over here in the Discord, I will take some here at the end of stream. So stick around to the end. I'm just getting to our member requests first. Okay, I got to take care of our members over here before everything else. Shout out to the Spartan Army, baby. Options course dropping tomorrow, folks. Hope you're ready. Filecoin, I'd buy it on the next daily dot. Looks good. mRNA, this is a healthcare company. Okay, how I'm playing healthcare, guys, I shared this with you earlier. I'm playing the Cure ETF. Okay, Cure is an ETF. It's a healthcare ETF. It's actually a leveraged ETF. But instead of buying one specific stock, like look what could happen to one of these, like with SRPT. Okay, by buying multiple, by buying an ETF, you protect yourself from, hey, our drug is killing people, and then the stock just goes into the floor, right? So when you're buying an ETF, you're buying multiple names, right, in one asset, right? If you come over here to Overkill Trades, I posted this. So when you buy, right, when you buy Cure, this is Cure. So Cure, when you buy Cure, you're buying Eli Lilly, J&J, ABBV, UNH, ABT, MRK, TMO. These are all the biggest healthcare companies in the world. So you're getting exposure to everything. Okay, you're getting exposure to everything rather than just buying one name. That's why I recommend buying Cure over that mRNA. STX, I'd buy this one again on the next green dot here on the daily. I might sell STX for TAI, to be honest with you. STX and OP just aren't there's no interest in them, it seems like. So, yeah. STX had the monthly show up there for a second, but I bought this one at 70 cents, so I'm down, I don't know, probably 12% on it right now. So I may just sell it and buy Filecoin or TAI because I really like those more. This one's got a nice target of 175. Filecoin, and they kind of look the same. It's weird how every coin looks the same, but TAI is more of a speculative play, high risk, high reward play, but just based on how much hype there was around it, I think this coin's gonna last and be around. So I'm gonna make a decision here after this stream. I'm not gonna do it right now, but that's why I got my notebook next to me and I'm taking notes. But STX, I mean, it's probably fine. You just need that green daily. ILD. Got the green monthly. Looks good, but I don't know. These coins that just go to the floor like this, I don't like. Target would be up there at 40. That was a big hype coin back in the day. We got CPRT. Needs the green monthly. XRT. Got the green monthly. Now we're looking for pullbacks, but we're up here in the red zone, so selling that one. Litecoin. Litecoin just needs the daily. Okay, it's got the green on the monthly. We are now just looking for that daily. Okay, we got the sell signal back here. Boom. August 13th at what was that? 137, 130. Sold all the way off to 106. So just looking for the green daily dot now on LTC. That one looks decent. Pepsi's setting up pretty nice here as well. This stock has absolutely been clobbered as well. I'm going to add this one to the favorites list too, simply because it has the monthly dot. And we've had a pretty nice pullback over the last few weeks. Okay, we went from 160 down to 140. We got a target of 170 to 180 on this one. Yeah, Jeff, I think I'm going to buy it here after the stream, to be honest with you. Yeah, Near's got a lot of room. I really like Near. Nail looks good. Okay, we traded this one. I bought this one back here at 60 bucks. I traded all the way up to, I think I sold it at 90, so I think I made like 48% or something like that on the trade. And then we got this red dot, and it sold back off. This was the sell-off we were actually looking for here, though. So this actually looks good, right? It's got the green monthly, okay, green monthly dot, and now it's had a pullback. So what we're looking for is the green daily dot. I really like Nail here, too, off the next signal that we get. I think $70 is a great price for it. And again, with a target, what's our target? Okay, our target is always determined by the Fibonacci. Okay, that's this red zone up here. Target right now is between 150 and 175. And again, if you guys do not have these indicators, you guys can go download those right now by coming over here to the Discord, go into the trading indicator tab, and clicking on this link. It takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads directly up into your trading view account. I was wondering what that thing was on the bottom of my screen. I must have clicked something. HNT. Is this one green on the monthly? Let's see. No, needs the green monthly. POL. This is Polygon. This is Matic, right? Yeah, so this one's green on the monthly. It is. And it's got a pullback, so I just look for that daily dot. You just need the daily dot for an entry now. PTD, a lot of people asking me about this one. It's at the bottom of the fib. Okay, the Fibonacci, just like how we like to sell at the top of the fib, buying at the bottom is not a bad strategy. Okay, and it's sitting right here at the bottom. So what I'm looking for on TTD is a monthly dot. But what I can tell you is that $40, okay, $40 here is a very, very strong support level. You can see we bounced on it right there. And we also bounced on it back here in 2022. So we bounced at 40. Okay, the price is right here. Let me actually hide these really quick. That way you could see my stop losses. My stop losses when I set them are always this yellow line. So you can see we bounced on it there, went from 40 all the way up to 130, and then sold back off. So we're trying to bounce on 40 again right now. So I like it as long as it holds 40. I just want to see that green monthly dot to give me the confirmation that 40 is the bottom. I have not covered DAG yet. Have not covered DAG. What else we got? It's like 70% of you say that you feel good about the market today. So that's awesome. I love hearing that. I love that 70% of you guys are feeling good about it. Feel like we're doing our job here. Yeah, I feel really good about it too. HNST, just need the green monthly. Giga, I really don't know. Rum, this is Rumble. Looks decent here. I don't know. Needs the green monthly. What's up, Petro? KTA, nice entry. Bought a bag. Just buying Kita. Oof. Getting smoked. That thing freaking rug there. I want to see that green daily on that one. Yeah, we'll get to some chart requests after we get through our member requests again, guys. We are taking chart requests just like we do every Wednesday from the chart request thread over here. Okay, this opens up every Monday, and we cover them every Wednesday. Once I get through all of our member names, I will get to your guys in the chat afterwards if you stick around. NEGG. One's green on the monthly. Target up there between 100 and 120. KHB. Or KBH. Green dot there on the monthly. Selling off, so you just want to wait for that daily dot to buy that one. What do we got here? CPB. Green on the monthly. I like it. Campbell's Company. So these food companies. So KBP. Okay, I'm gonna add this one in too because we need some food companies in our portfolio. So you're seeing this one right now. Okay, we're down here at these lows from 2019. Beautiful looking entry right here, man. Great. So this one and KHC, which is Kraft. Golly, dude. Thank you. What was that one? CPB? CPB. Those look good. Chart requests open on Monday. Monday in the morning, and they run all day over there in the Discord. So you get a notification when you're in the Discord that they're open, and you're able to put them in. But I will get to some in the chat if you want to stick around here till the end. I really like this one too. I mean, we're at 6-year lows right now on Campbell's Soup, right? These are good companies, big companies. KB, this is, ooh. I wonder if these guys pay a dividend. Does Campbell's Soup Company pay a dividend? They pay 4.6%. Wow. I like that. I like that. They pay a 4% dividend, and the stock has been absolutely cratered. So that one looks good, dude. That one looks good. I'm going to actually call this out over here as well. Love this. See, this is why we do the chart request, guys. I am only 2 sets of eyes. You guys understand that? Or I'm sorry, 1 set of eyes. I have 2 eyes. You guys also have 2 eyes, but there's 3,000 of you in the Discord. So we have like 6,000 eyeballs on the markets. Okay, it's a lot easier to do this with a community of people than it is to do it by yourself. Okay, you guys called out KHC, Kraft, and Campbell's Soup today. I had neither of these on my watch list, and both of them look very, very good. Okay, shout out to whoever requested these. I really like those. Okay, I'm probably gonna buy Campbell's Soup. Okay, just because of the dividend. Everything else will be extra, but those foods are all over the grocery stores. You see them every time you go. XYZ, this one going sideways. So if you want to play this one, I don't know, if it gets to 70, I'd buy more or put a stop loss there, and then you got a range up here. But it's just sideways right now. So their earnings haven't been good. They've been missing their revenue, and they haven't been growing as a company, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And you're seeing CPB pop off. Now that I put it into my watch list, it's popping up over here inside the Discord. You can see we just got that monthly alert. Okay, shout out to the Spartans, baby. Let's go. So with that being said, right, the only names that show up over here are the names on our watch list. So the watch list is all the names that I follow. There's like probably 300 names that I follow, crypto and stocks. So if it's not on my watch list, it's not going to get called out over here. If your name is not on the watch list, you just have to go get the indicator for yourself and obviously use it on your own watch list. Hopefully that makes sense. ILVM, we covered that one. HTCO. Yields like a bonus, dude. I'll take the bone, right? Throw me a bone. I'll take it. 5% a year just for holding it. That's what most people are happy with. And if the stock ends up going up to, what are we talking about? Where was the top of the fib? Okay, if it goes up to $52, okay, you're making 5% plus 54%. Really good. And Campbell's Soup is a nice, safe company. You can see how much money they make right here. They're making $2 billion a quarter. So KHC actually makes more money than them. And can someone look up if Kraft KHC pays a dividend? Okay, they make about 3 times as much money. So they would probably be a better bet. But if you want to buy it based on the yield, KHC pays 6%, Chris says. So, bingo, dude. Let's go. Let's go. What are you talking about, Assad? HTCO, I don't know, it's down here at the floor. It looks like they had a stock split, so no earnings or anything, so I normally avoid those. But target would be 80 to 100 bucks. BRBR, Bell Ring Brands, needs the green monthly. Bull, Webull, not really doing much. You got a buy signal right here around 12. It's at 14. This one's really choppy right now. And they don't have any reported earnings or anything yet. I guess they do have a little bit, but they're not making nearly any money. 131 million last quarter. If you look at like Robinhood, I'd take Robinhood over Bull. I wouldn't buy Robinhood up here. My biggest regret this year is not buying Robinhood down here at 30 bucks back in April. Okay, that's my biggest regret. I was looking at it. I didn't pull the trigger. Now it's up here at $130. But you could see that they make almost, okay, $1 billion. They're making 10 times more than Webull. I think Webull, I don't know. I'm just not as big of a fan. I don't use them either. So I use Robinhood. I never liked Webull just because I didn't think it was user-friendly. NEI, or ENA. Did I put Campbell's on here? Yeah, I did. Like that one. CPB's good. Yeah. Yeah, and it's got a green dot on the monthly and the daily. Exactly. It's exactly what we're looking for. ENA, this one red there on the weekly. I would watch for the daily. Watch for the daily for an entry. Target on that's 120. NVTS, that one looks toppy. I would make sure that one holds on to $6. If 6 breaks, that could get ugly. But a red dot looks like it's coming there shortly. CMG dropped the TikTok on this today. We're just waiting for the green monthly. I like that it's selling off really hard. Okay, it's coming down in here to this support right here at around 35. This was from 2023, about 2 years ago. Okay, we're just missing the green dot. Last time we got the green dots with the wave down here, we're back in 2022. That went from 32 up to 65. Okay, beautiful trade. Let's just be patient and let's wait. Wait for the signal. We will be ready to attack. Spartans! Prepare for glory! Shout out to the Spartan army, man. The Overkill army. BERA's up in the red zone there. Airbnb needs a green monthly. MRK, another healthcare stock. That one's got the green monthly. Daily has pulled back, so I like MRK here. Again, I'm playing the Cure ETF we talked about earlier. I think we already went over it, but I don't like to play individual companies. I would rather get exposure to a bunch of companies in the healthcare industry. And yeah, but I do like MRK here. And these guys pay a pretty good dividend as well. So target on that would be 110 to 120. It has the green monthly. You're just looking for the green daily now. You got one right there at 80. Now it's at 79, so that's nothing to panic about, right? You could just add again if you want on the next green daily. But I like MRK. I think healthcare stocks are going to do very well in 2026. Wingstop selling off big. Hey, shout out to Wingstop, man. I love Wingstop. Wingstop is so good. They got a green, I'm sorry, they got a red dot there on the monthly. This looks like a pretty big dip. What happened? We're making a decent amount of money. Anyone been to Wingstop? I love Wingstop. They got the best wings, as they should. Okay, that's got a pretty big range back up there to 65. Again, a dot can show up and a dot can fade. So this one's a tough one. That looks tough based on the monthly. I don't know why it's getting sold off so hard here, but we are back down in the bottom golden zone. So this is a very interesting looking stock. Honestly, to play this one, I would probably look for a weekly alert. I look to the weekly chart here. So we also call out those weekly dots over here as well. The weeklies, again, the higher the time frame that you're looking at, right, the more accurate. So the monthly and the weeklies are going to be the most accurate charts, right? They're the most accurate because they have the most data. They have the most data on their chart. So that's why they're more accurate. This green dot here on the weekly is a lot more accurate than look at the hourly. Look how many dots it's gotten just today on the hourly chart. Okay, that's why we focus on the longer term time frames. We're 1 to 6 months out. We're not day traders here, guys. We are buying and holding for 1 to 6 months. So how I would play Wing is I would look for the weekly signal, and I just put that one on my watch list as well. So that's how I would play Wing though. Verizon, this stock doesn't move very much. This is a day trader stock. It does pay a yield. You got a target of 46. Again, that's only 10%. I can't even get out of bed for that. Yeah, Verizon does have good dividends. It does. If you're buying a stock for a dividend, Verizon is a good dividend stock. What did the monthly say on Verizon, by the way? It is green, so up above 40, it looks good. But I don't buy stocks for the dividends. If I want to buy a stock and it has a dividend, it's a bonus to me. Okay, like Campbell's and that Heinz that we talked about, KHC and CPB, those are great. Those are great looking charts. And they pay dividends. So that's awesome. Jeff says, buy more nail now. Yeah, nail looks good at 70. Nail looks solid at 70. Here's Rose. Rose looks good still, guys. It's still down in its range. It's still got the monthly green dot. Again, this is not a get-rich-quick strategy. It's not a get-rich-overnight strategy. It is a buy and hold strategy. If you guys bought in August, you are now on month 1. Okay, we're 1 to 6 months out on our investments. So I would actually look to buy more Rose on the next daily green dot. I'm going to go ahead and put that one in the favorites too for you guys. SQQQ. So I actually bought this. It's an inverse of QQQ. So to explain an inverse of a stock. So if you guys are familiar with the QQQ ETF, okay, this is the tech sector. Okay, so this is like getting exposure to all the big names in tech, like Apple, like Microsoft, like I believe Amazon is considered a tech stock, so on and so forth. So this is one of the biggest ETFs in the world. So you can see tech has been going straight up since April. April was a great time to buy tech, as you could see down here at 415. This is when everyone was panicking about tariffs. If you would have bought the dip on tariffs, you would have made a whole lot of money this year. Okay? So what I see is a chart that's gone up like 100% since April. April, May, June, July, August, September. Over the last 6 months, we're up 100%. You can see that. Look at, we've gone straight up. Okay? So when a chart gets overly done like this, what I want to do is I want to try to short it. So SQQQ goes down, right? It's going down when QQQ is going up. So QQQ goes up, SQQQ goes down. QQQ goes down, SQQQ goes up. You can see this hit a high here in April because it's an inverse ETF. So it's just a way to short the market. I started a small position on this just for some insurance, right? I'm hedging against the bull run that we're in right now. So if the market does go the other way, my position will make me money. By tech going down, I will actually make money by SQQQ going up. So I did start a small position on it. It's got some daily dots here. It still doesn't have the monthly, I don't believe. But again, I'm just getting it as an insurance. I didn't take a big position in it, but I just wanted to be protected in case we do get a swing to the downside, or somebody nukes somebody, or somebody gets sick or assassinated or something. Solana, we're just looking for a daily on Solana. I like the pullback over the last couple of days. We're simply just looking for the next daily dot. Again, as long as the dot is green on the monthly, guys, what are we doing? We're going long. We're going long. Okay, and that one got the dot back there in July at around $165. It went all the way up to $250 already. I told you guys to take some profits the other day on TikTok. Right there off the dot. I was getting laughed at in the comments. That's all right. It's okay. Okay, I don't hate you for it. It's okay to disagree. Okay, but I told you guys to take profit right there at 250. Now it's selling off. It's back down to 200. So 200 is a big level. If that breaks, we're most likely coming back down here to 175. Simply put, we're just waiting on the daily signal for an additional entry. But 200 is a pretty big support level there for Sol. I still like that one, just waiting on the daily. NNOX needs the monthly. RSR needs the monthly. This is another one that kind of went the other way on me. It had a green dot and it faded away. So this is just one either I could take my profits on, or I could take the loss on and roll it into something else, or I could just wait for a green dot and I could add more to it. So I actually bought this one, I think, at around 8 cents. I believe it was. I think I got in on this signal right here. Or this one, maybe. Or this one. That one would have been, yeah, I think it was this one right here at 8. And it sold off. So now I'm down, I think, 20%. So that's my range to average down on RSR. So I'd be looking for the next daily to average down on this one. Again, that green dot on the monthly popped up, but it faded away, unfortunately. So just looking for the daily green on RSR. And again, I bought that one like 3 weeks ago. So am I mad that I'm down 20%? No, it's part of the game. If you get into trading and investing, you think you're not going to be down on positions every once in a while, you got it all messed up. Okay, you got it all messed up. So again, just being patient. Don't panic sell when you go down, right? Because that's when you lose. You never actually lose on a trade until you sell the position. Does that make sense? Like, you could be down, but you haven't lost because you haven't given up. You haven't sold it. Does that make sense? You only lose if you sell. So no one ever got rich. My favorite quote is, no one ever made money by panic selling a dip. A lot of people panic. Like this happens right here. People panic and they sell. And then what does it do? It rips right back up. Okay? Psychology of the market, folks. We want to sell the greed. We want to buy the fear. When people are panicking, that's when you want to buy. And then when people are really greedy and they're shouting and they're screaming, that's when you want to sell. Okay? John Deere, I don't know, man. Not a whole lot of meat on that bone. Red on the monthly, I'd sell it. Beam has got a green dot there on the monthly. I'd look for the daily on this one. Okay, got some range to go back up there to 30 to 35. Sky, Champion Homes. That looks pretty good. Probably a home builder. Okay. How I'm playing the home builder ETF is through an ETF called Nail. So this is the home builder ETF. Just like how Cure is a A healthcare ETF, Nail, like Jeff was saying, is a home builder ETF. So I like this one back to 160. I've already traded it once, and I'm looking to take another position on it. But I would rather buy the ETF than buy just a regular company like Sky. We got SOLO. That one's green on the daily. That one looks good. Red on the monthly, though. So you need to make sure that one holds on to 20 cents. Okay, it's got the green daily today. So, again, looks like a penny stock or very low market cap play, so be careful. VRT's up in the red zone. We're selling that. Okay, you can see that red dot there, VRT. Red dot in the red zone. We take our profits. Oh, yeah. I get stretch in there. We're getting pretty close here. And I'll take some chart requests from the chat if you guys are still around at the end. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday so far. CFLT needs the green monthly. OXM looks good. Green monthly dot, bouncing on support here. What is this one? Oxford Industries. Let's look it up. /info. What was it? OXM. For some reason I want to say this is the hotel company. Oxford Suites. It's an apparel company. An apparel company. Don't know a whole lot about it. But it is bouncing on a very important support level. So I would buy it here if I like the company at 40. We got Crocs. I have some Crocs in my dresser, so I like it. That's why it's on the watch list. And we're looking for the green monthly. Really, we're just looking for the green monthly. If you could buy Crocs down here like 50, that'd be awesome. 75 is a pretty big level for it, though. That's a pretty big level for it. So if you like it and want to play it, I know it doesn't have the green monthly yet, but 73 would be a big level for Crocs. Okay, watch for that weekly, too. Looks very interesting. Bouncing here at 2023 lows. That's the 2-year low. We'll see if it can hold on to it. I like it as long as it holds on to like $75. KRUS. It's popping off here. Up in the red zone, I'd sell it on the next red dot on the daily. Thank you, Jeff. No. Not Oxford. Crocs. Crocs is a different company. Crocs is the shoes. You know, sports mode. BHC looks good. I just buy it on the next daily. Looks like a penny stock, though. So, again, be careful on the penny stocks. You should really know what the company does if it's a penny stock. If you don't know what the company does, I wouldn't buy it. CarMax. This is the Show Me the Carfax company. This one looks pretty good. Just needs the green monthly. Just needs a green monthly dot. I'm going to add this one to the watch list because I know what it is, but just need that green monthly to make it on the green list. You guys see the flags here? That means it's on my watch list. That means it's on my watch list. If it doesn't have a flag next to it, it's not on my watch list. If it's on the green list, that means the dot is green on the monthly. If it's on the red list, that means it's green on the... Ben, chill, buddy. I'll take your request here after the stream. If you keep spamming, I'm going to have Jeff clap you. Don't spam the chat, please. If it's red, it has a red dot on the monthly. You see how CarMax has a red dot on the monthly? If it's green, it has a green dot on the monthly. So that's how that works. Yeah, they do have more brick and mortar, but that comes with expenses. So that's the issue, right? $7 billion a quarter. That's pretty good. They did have a golden dot back here on August, though. In August. So $55, I would say, is a big, big level for it, right? Big level. So just watch for the monthly. If you want to play the golden dot, though, here on the daily, feel free. It's the same kind of signal as a monthly. So target would be back up there to 85. ZBEC, again, this was a big hype coin. Okay, everyone was talking about ZBEC up here when it had this parabolic move. Okay, look at this chart. Let me just show you guys something. Let's take this off. Okay. And let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, look at this chart. Take this part off, right? Take this off. Okay, look at this. What does that look like to you guys? Does it look familiar? Look at that. It's identical. Whoop. Sell off, Ripski. Big dump. See that? Sell off, Ripski, pull back. Up, sell off, Ripski, pull back. Okay, reset. Okay, this is where everyone's excited. Okay, this is where everyone's excited. Everyone's jumping for joy, telling you to buy it. Everyone on TikTok was telling you to buy this coin. Except for me. I was telling you to sell it. Maybe a couple other people were saying don't. I mean, not everybody. But the majority, right, they were very bullish. What happened? It went from 0.007 all the way down to 0.002. And now no one's really talking about it anymore, so the hype is gone. So, again, markets are psychology. If you guys are a trader, you got to master the psychology of the market. We want to get in when nobody's talking about it, when nobody knows about it, when nobody understands it, right? If everybody's screaming about it, okay, you got to be very careful. So it looks okay right here. I really think it was a hype coin. I don't think it really has any fundamentals, to be honest with you. Yeah, exactly, Shane. I mean, it's just identical. Let's go ahead and turn that back on. What do we got here? A net up in the red zone, so taking profits on red dots. Cure, we already talked about this one. Again, I'm very bullish on this. I have a position on it. It has a green monthly dot. I am looking to buy every single green dot that I get here. From here on out, okay, if it goes down to 70, I'll buy more. I like it right here at 80. WLK, another one that looks really good here. It's got the monthly green dot. Okay, selling off here. I really like WLK here as well. I would look to buy this one on a daily green. And you got all the favorites from today, guys. Again, I'm dropping this watch list. These are all the favorites from your guys' chart requests. These are right over here inside of the Discord. You guys can get that same exact list that we're creating here by clicking on this link right over here. Okay, you'll be able to look at all these afterwards. Shout out to the Spartans, man. My dog's going to have to use the bathroom here pretty quick, so I got to speed up a little bit. My wife is out of town for the week, so I'm just batching it, and I'm on dog duty. We got a red dot here in the red zone on BST. I'd be a seller. CRO, again, everyone's excited about CRO up here at 35. We have now pulled back. We're just looking for the daily grade now. Okay, we got the monthly still. We're just pulling back here. Again, I was telling you guys to sell CRO. Okay, where was that? Back here at 30 to 35 cents. You got the dot right there. Again, men lie, women lie, but the charts don't. That dot came on August 30th, right there around 32 cents. It is now at 20 cents. So if you decided not to take profit on that, that is your own fault. You are not following the rules, and that's what happens. So I would look to probably buy this one here at 20 or around 15 cents. Looking for the daily. Looking for the daily dot on CRO. VRA. Not enough data for me. Huma. Needs the green monthly. TBCH. Green monthly dot. This is Turtle Beach. A little too far. I would like to buy it back here at around 15. It's at 15.50. Looks like it's got a little bit of room, but not really my favorite. OGN. Green monthly. Looks good. I would buy that one if I believed in the company. GDX. Got the red dot here. I have a position on this as well. I like it as long as it holds on to 350. It's kind of a penny stock, but I took a position because I actually think the company has fundamentals, and the stock has been really badly beaten up here. So I like it here at 4 still. I would look to buy more on the daily, but I'm in at like 450. So again, I'm down probably 10%. If it goes down to $3, I will probably buy more. But unless that happens, I'm just holding, waiting till we get back up here to the red zone. Again, I didn't buy. Right? If you bought this stock, I didn't buy here. I didn't buy right here to sell it right here. Right? I bought it right here to sell it up here. So I'm going to wait 1 to 6 months and see if we get back up here. If we go to $3, whatever, I'll buy more. Okay, and then I'll just wait. But I don't think this one's going to break below this 350 level. I don't see it happening. And if it does, I think it'd be very cheap. Assad, stick around. Request those here once we get through these. We're pretty close to being done. We're really close. And I'm rapid firing here now. NVO, I like this one. It's very sold off here. Just need the green monthly on that one. Green monthly on NVO. We got AMC, the ultimate meme stock. Okay, it's down here at $3. I like it at 3. Target's up there at 5. But I got to imagine AMC, what does their earnings look like? I've never actually looked into the company. Like about $1 billion. That's not bad. Someone's got to reinvent the movie theater. Make going to the movie theater cool again. Somebody do it. I love watching movies, man. Going to the movie theater is like a lost art. I just think it's really because movies just suck nowadays. Like, I haven't watched a good movie in a while. A newer, good movie in a while. I feel like everything's just so politically correct and just weird now. You know? MSTR, I'd be a seller of MSTR. Again, that red monthly came back here at around $400. I would definitely have a stop loss on this at 300 to protect yourself to the downside. AKR. That one's got some room back there to the red zone. Doesn't have the green monthly yet, but it looks like it's coming there pretty soon. That one I'm sure has a dividend with the realty in it. FRO looks good. We'd just be looking for dailies. It's in the red zone, so again, we're not looking to take a position. If it pulls back really big to like 20, we'd look for one. But as of right now, we are profit takers up here in the red zone. We got Pump Fun. Looking for the daily on Pump Fun. SOUN, that one's getting pretty close to the red zone. I would probably take some off here at these levels. It looks like it tapped the red zone and got rejected. Another AI play. It's up really big this month. We got the dot last month. It's actually up 36% off that signal from last month. It's got some room to go to 22. Hard to say. The wave is way up here. We don't got a red dot yet, but I would potentially take a little bit off, especially if you bought down here and you're up 50%. You could sell 25 to 50 to 75% of your position. A red dot on the 4 hour is also what we track for selling. So I guess as long as it holds on to like $16 or whatever, 15 maybe, it looks fine. But again, that's a pretty big, hefty drop. So that's a tough one. We're pretty close to that zone. I definitely wouldn't buy it here, but I would start to think about taking some off. Oh, Sky. Did you mean Sky, the crypto? This one's green here on the monthly. Pulling back. I like this one too. This one looks good. This is a home builder name. I'm going to put that one on the favorites list. I just look for the daily on this one again. You got the green monthly. So now, look at the last green monthly that came back here in 2019. Okay, look at that. Boom. All the way up to 200. Pulled back. Okay, green dot. Now we're looking at the daily. Nice pullback here. Looking for 200 on that one. Yeah, my dogs are going to start whining here. So I think they need to go outside. So we got to run it up here. INTA needs a monthly. Arrow's still fine here above $1. Looking to add on the next daily dot there. AXL, I have a position on this one as well. Someone told me that there's an ETF coming out for this one. It's a very new one as well. Back in March of 2023. No, just chill out. Back up March of 2023. It sold off. It went all the way up to $3. Sold off again. Now it's sitting at 30 cents, right at those lows. It had a green dot on the monthly, but it faded away on this little sell-off we've gotten over the last couple of days. But I would look to add it again there on the next daily dot. We got GME. GME's right in the middle section of the indicator, so you're getting it at a fair price. Down here is a discounted price. That's got a little room back up there to 34. We got SoFi. I am shorting SoFi here. I'm shorting it because, again, it has gone straight up for like 5 months. I think a pullback's going to come on this one. That's why I have puts on it. I'm going to be covering puts on tomorrow's, when I drop my course tomorrow, that options course. I'm going to go over calls and puts to show you guys how to short the market, because you can make money on the way down just like you can make money on the way up. So I'm going to cover that. I'm still short SoFi. I think I shorted it right here at 22, but the options are literally still the same price, or maybe it was right here. Yeah, it was right here at 25. So it went up a little bit, but again, those are for a year out. So you can see the weekly straight up. Okay, that thing's going to eventually retrace. Okay, it's going to retrace. That's why I'm short on SoFi. I really like those SoFi puts. So I'd be shorting SoFi here. And the puts I got were the $10 puts for 2027 of January. So I'll give you a little sneak peek here into how I buy my puts. I'm buying for the bottom of the golden zone here for a year and a half out, okay, at around $10. Okay, so if it comes back down here to 20 or 16, those puts are still going to be worth a lot more than they are up here at 30. So as price goes down, the option puts, the option contracts, the price of those goes up. So again, I'm going to cover all that in the course that's dropping tomorrow, but I am short on SoFi. It's ran way too, it's up like 200, 300% on the year. So again, if something runs up 300%, there's most likely going to be profit taken, right, by the people that were buying where the smart money buys, right? You look at the monthly. We called this dot out back here in August of last year at $6, $7. It went up to 18. It pulled back, gave you another one right here in June at 13. It's sitting at 30 now. So again, everything comes down. Nothing goes straight up. Nothing goes straight down. It always corrects. And I believe there will be a correction on SoFi. Bros, that one's got the red monthly. I would be very careful on that one. That would be another good short trade on Bros. Okay, that one's breaking down big. I'd short that one down to 30. Short on that, we got Adobe. Needs the green monthly. We got Me. Looks like it's too new of a company. I can't really tell you. I'm sorry. Kava needs the green monthly. DJT does not have the monthly yet. But I did take a position at 17 just because I don't think it's going much lower. Okay, it's down here going sideways again. I like the sideways action. Okay, you look at the cheat sheet over here. I like it when it goes sideways. Okay, I don't like to buy when it's way up or way down, going down. I just like to buy this action right here. If you look at the chart, it is doing just that. It has been since June, just going sideways. So this stock moves really fast normally. Right here, it went from 12 all the way up to 55. Back here, it went from 16 all the way up to 60. Pulled back to 36, went all the way up to 80. So it's sitting at 17. So I think I'm buying it at a cheap price. At least my indicator tells me that. And I think that green dot will come in the next 1 to 3 months on DJT. ASPI up in the red zone, taking profits on the next red dot. Prime, just getting roasted here. Needs a green monthly. SMLR needs the green monthly. SRFM. Not enough data on that one. Just kind of going sideways right now. 4 needs the green monthly. I'd be short that one. KULR needs the green monthly. LUNR needs the green monthly. VCYT, monthly green dot. So we're looking for the dailies to add. Okay, looking for the dailies to add on that one. MP, going straight up. Another great one that looks like you could short. Up in the red zone, sell it. I would sell it right here at 70. BMNR, a lot of hype around this name. It's the next Ethereum ETF or whatever. You should have been buying this one right here on the 8th at $40. It went all the way up to 65. Now it's pulling back. So I would have sold it right here. Okay, maybe took some profits right here around 55. What's the monthly say? Yeah, the monthly's very extended. So I'd be careful on this one. I don't like to buy into those treasury companies. I'd rather just buy Ethereum if I'm going to buy Ethereum. CG up there in the red zone. You should have took profits 2 days ago at 68. I'd be short that. KMCO needs the green monthly. BBAI. Nice move this month. Really nice move off that bounce on the 50 EMA. Or I'm sorry, the 180 EMA. So let me take this off real quick. So that blue line on the indicator as well. And again, all these indicators are available over here inside the Discord, guys. All you got to do is come over here and click on this link. And you get to download all of these indicators. But that blue line here, okay, that is the 180-day moving average. Okay, so you can see how it bounces on that. Boom, perfect bounce. Okay, if you look at our cheat sheet here, the mean, we want to buy as close to the mean as possible. Okay, that's the average price. We don't want to buy way off of the average because then we're buying it at a premium, right? If you're buying your groceries at a 40% premium on Wednesdays, you're probably not going to go buy your groceries at a 40% premium on Wednesdays, right? You're going to wait till we get a fair price. Okay, we do the same thing with our investments. So that blue line is a great indication. That's the 180-day moving average. If you're on a daily chart, it's the average price over 180 days. Okay, 180 days. So if you think about it, 180 divided by 30 is 6. Okay, we're 1 to 6 months out. So we always want to know where that 6-month average is. Okay, that's very important to us. That is the average price over 6 months. We don't want to buy way up here. We want to buy right at it, right at it or right underneath it. Okay, so BBAI, we would not be looking to buy here. Because again, it's up here in the red zone. We never want to buy in the red zone. So I would be looking to sell BBAI on the next red dot there on the daily. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to everybody? Figma, oh, it's an IPO that everybody was talking about. And what happened? Oh, God. Oh, they rugged you so hard. All these influencers you guys see promoting IPOs, it's literally the dumbest thing in the world. Like, it's buying an IPO is stupid. Unless you're buying like a really good company, like if Ripple IPO'd, like maybe you buy it, but I want to wait till it plays out, right? I want to give it some time to really see where we're going to settle, right? If you bought Fig, if you bought the IPO, sure, you made a lot of money in 2 days, but now you're down big, right? So I do not mess with IPOs, guys. I just do not. I just don't do it. I do not do it. It's just not interesting to me. It's a gamble. You're gambling, okay? Again, we're using data. We're using data and logic. If I can't see anything on my indicator, how do I know what to do? I don't know what to do because I don't have the data. I need data. Okay, I don't care if it's the coolest, best company in the world. I don't care. You could buy the best company. You could have bought Bitcoin, right, back in 2021, the best asset in the world, some people may argue. But if you bought it up here in November of 2021 at the top at 68,000, you watched your account go down by 70%, right? That was a 70% drop, 80% drop. Okay? Again, you could buy the best company in the world, but if you're buying it at a premium, if you're buying it when it's expensive, you're doing it wrong. We want to buy good companies, good projects at a fair price or a discounted price. And that's why we use the indicators, guys. Plug's taken off here. I actually think Plug is a very interesting trade. I would be looking for a daily. You got the last daily right there at $1.50. It popped up to 3. Let's watch this pullback. Let's watch for this pullback and see what it does. Okay, I'd be watching the 4-hour or the daily for a green dot there on Plug. I don't know why that one's not on the watch list, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on there. Another one of those energy plays. Been around a long time. Here's Root. Root's red on the monthly. So again, that was our sell signal right there in May, right there around 146. It's down 25% from that time. Okay, more than that, probably 40% from that time. So again, the signal, the men lie, women lie charts don't. I could sit here and blow smoke at you guys if I wanted to. But again, I'm just going off what the chart says. I go off what the data says. That's what I try to do. I'm not trying to pump projects or do anything like that. That is not my goal here. I have never took a paid promotion from any company. I get offered them all the time, but I don't even respond because I don't care. I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this for the community. And I am fortunate enough to have enough of you as a member over here in the Discord to be able to do this full time. I am a full-time trader, right? Full-time podcaster. That's how I make my living. So I couldn't do that without you guys, and I would never do anything to harm you guys intentionally, right? When you guys are the people that are, providing for me by paying for the $4 a month membership over here, right? It's $4 a month to be a member. That's less than a Starbucks coffee. Okay, and you guys allow me to put time and energy into this podcast because you guys support me, and I am truly thankful for that. So just know, I never plan on taking a paid promotion. I never plan on it. If I do, you guys are going to know. Okay, I'm going to tell you and say, hey, this is a paid promotion. But I do not have any plans to do that. Okay, if someone came and offered me $10 million or something, that might be a different story. But that's probably most likely never going to happen. Okay, and if I did get 10 million, I would just invest it back into the podcast and probably give away most of it. So, yeah, Root Sports, I don't like it until it gets that green monthly. I need the green monthly dot. The green monthly dot tells us the direction. ELF looks good. Green monthly, so we're looking for dailies. Looking for daily alerts. TEM up in the red zone. We're sellers. USAR up in the red zone. We're sellers. ONDS up in the red zone. We're sellers. RKB up in the red zone. We're sellers. IXHL looks decent. Another healthcare play. Looks like a 61-cent penny stock. Be careful. ALTS, Alt Sigma. What is this one? I've seen people talking about this. ALTS. Does anyone know what this is? Let me look it up. ALTS. It's not even on the... Is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's an ETF. I'll take a few chart requests here. My dogs are staring at me right now. They're like, I got to take a dump or I got to eat. It's about their dinner time right now, so they're probably going to start whining. Provided to provide digital asset platforms and services. This organization develops and operates secure and compliant systems for digital currency sentiments, asset management, and trading solutions. Alt 5 Sigma Corp primarily aims to bridge the financial market and the rapidly evolving digital asset landscape. Its technology caters to the financial institution, investment funds, and enterprises looking to incorporate cryptocurrencies into their portfolio. That looks like an interesting company, okay? An interesting crypto company. So I actually like this one. The fact that it's down here in the bottom of the golden zone. We don't have enough. Well, I guess we do have a little bit of data. Huh. It's interesting. I will say it's interesting. If we could buy it at $2, let's get it, dude. Let's get it. Okay, I'd look for a green daily on this one. But if you could buy it at 2, I'd pull the trigger. Okay, that's the bottom of the Fibonacci. Okay, the bottom of the Fibonacci level down there at $2. If you could buy it at 2, pull the trigger. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add this one to the watch list just because I think it's an interesting crypto play. And I'm going to put it on our favorites list from today. So far, these are all the favorites from today, guys. And I dropped this list for you guys over there in the Discord so you guys can review that. Here's ASST, also down here in the bottom zone. Looks like another penny stock. I just don't got time to keep track of all these, so I try to keep it as simple as possible. Axon, great time to sell back here in August. Red dot at the top of the red zone. Now it's selling off. It's got a red monthly dot, so this one looks like it's going to come down. Probably another one I'd look to short here. RCAT. This one's got the green monthly. Up in the red zone, though, so we're not interested. XVM looks like a rug pull. ORIS. Looks like another penny stock. So, brand new company. Just do your fundamental research. I have 2 golden doodles. Trump and Lucy are their names. You guys got any chart requests real quick? Go ahead and drop them. I'll take a few, and then I got to take them out. It's been, we've been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Shout out to the Spartan Army, man. And again, guys, these chart request videos are every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. I will reopen this thread. Chart requests will open Monday. What's Monday? Like the 30th? Is Monday the 30th? I think it's the 29th. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Is Monday the 30th or the 29th? I think it's the 29th. Circle, again, this thing's brand new. This is another IPO here. One of the biggest stablecoin companies, obviously, in the world. They do have a red dot here on the daily. I would look for a green dot here on Circle. Look for that green dot on Circle. Good. Thank you, Assad. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead and get them in real quick, guys. Go ahead and get them in, get them in, get them in. And again, if you guys are watching this, if you guys are watching the replay, if we can get this to 300 likes by Friday's stream, we're going live on Friday at 2 p.m. If we can get to 300 likes, I'll give away 100 XRP to somebody. Thank you. Thank you, Nick. DAG needs the green monthly. HFT. HFT USD hash flow. Got a green monthly. It's just going sideways right now. So I would just be patient with this one. Buying the green dots, looking for 20 cents. ANF. ANF. Got the green monthly, looks good. Looking to add on the daily. You got one there today at 88. So target on that's up there at 160. I like this one. Looks good, buddy. Gap. Gap is gapping. Got a green monthly. That looks really good. This one looks really good. Got a green daily today. Target would be up there at 28. Pin link. Pin USD. It's okay, Bubba. It's down at 50 cents. I like it. I'd buy this one on the next green dot. Looks like a newer coin. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I don't know if the influencers were just trying to pump it, but it looks pretty good. I mean, it's obviously a rug pull, but if it lives up to what everyone was saying, then great. Honestly, my favorite low cap play is obviously Riz, which is what I already own, but the name that I don't own is TAI. I think I'm going to sell STX or my OP, one of the two, and I'm going to buy TAI with it. I think that's what I'm going to do. What do you know about Pinlink, Jeff? Maybe I'll buy Pinlink and TAI. Why not? What do you know about Pinlink, Jeff? I want to know. Now, if you guys could, just drop the tickers for me. FLR. Hey, guys, if you guys want to stick around, I'll take more of your requests. Let me... nah, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say I'll let my dogs out and feed them real quick, but that's going to take me some time. So, Flare is back up here in the red zone. Very nice. Very nice move there. This one looks really good. But I would take some profits potentially here or set a stop loss right there at 0.025. Staking. What is that on their website, Jeff? Let's look up Pinlink. I've literally heard a lot of influencers trying to pump it, and they haven't done a very good job. But it's a little bit bigger than TAI. I like that they have a max supply. Pinlink circulating. Wow, and they already have 88 million in circulating supply? Wow. You stake it on their website? Nice. Wow, I like it. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to rotate out of STX and OP and go with these two smaller cap names. I think you could make a lot more money by buying these than holding those, but they look very interesting. I mean, very interesting for low cap plays. I got so many low cap plays now, though. If one of them hits, though, it doesn't matter. If I have 5 and one of them goes 100x, like, it doesn't matter what the other ones do. So, yeah, I could go feed the dogs and come back. Just going to take me some time. MSTR might get added to the S&P. Might is not a good word. That's speculation. Intel. Intel looks like it wants to take off to 40. I showed you guys. That was one of the best trades of the year for me, was Intel. I bought the options on that. I made 382%. Cashed those out. Made around $37,000. $37,000 on that. Again, we were buying Intel down here at 19. We bought the options, and we cashed out right here. Boom. Right up in the red zone, baby. Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy. And that's green monthly. So what I'd be doing on Intel is looking for the green daily dots. Okay? If this thing can hold on to 28, it's very bullish. If it can hold on to 28, it's very bullish. My next target would be up here at 40. Intel or Nvidia took a big position in them, so next target would be 40. Okay, as long as you have a stop loss at 28, I think this one will continue on to $40. What got listed today, Jeff? Pinlink is renting their Bitcoin miners. I use 2%. 2 to 5%. Intel was a lot bigger position because I was a little more confident in that. But my general rule for options is 2%. Okay? If an option goes down 50% on me, that means I only lose 1% of my total portfolio. And I'm going to talk about all that in the course tomorrow when I drop it. If you guys are missing that, again, I will drop the options course tomorrow inside of the Discord. That will be available in the options course tab. I have a free trading course you guys can go watch right now and learn more about the strategy if you're new. I got to go feed my dogs and take them out. So I hope you all have a really, really blessed night. I will see you guys on Friday. Friday streams, we are going over the watch list. Okay? We go over the watch list. That is the green list. These are the names that I am holding and also the names I am looking to buy for the following week. So tune in on Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific time, same exact time, and we will go ahead and cover that list. With that being said, if you guys need me, hit me up over here inside the support chat or shoot me an email. Again, if you guys want the indicators, you guys can download those right now by coming over here to the trading indicator tab. Watch out for that options course dropping tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless y'all. I'll see you on Friday and over here in the Discord. Have a great night. Peace.